Ooga fucking ooga cunts. I need you all to leave your front doors unlocked so it makes things easier for me to get inside and actually set up all the cameras and, have my little live streams where I just, furiously masturbate to all your shit. I am a stalker after all. What's going on, everyone?
Curtains open.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of pissed finding out that you were a stalker, Brockus.
Yeah.
I think some of us went to bat about you not being a stalker.
I said no.
Well, that's kind of rule number one of being a stalker. No matter what they say, you do it anyways.
The restraining order is just a piece of paper that means I love you. It's like a marriage certificate.
It is a marriage certificate. You signed it. I signed it. See, we're just one step ahead of matrimony and bliss.
So, Brockus, before we get into the cunt stream's involvement in you being painted as a stalker, could you give everybody a brief summary of what went on with that situation?
The initial one or the current one?
The fight with your friends.
Well, a few months back, I basically got into it with Zell, and that did not turn out very well. Zell, as most people know, is actually an IRL friend of mine, or was. Since this incident, I have severed ties with him, and it just didn't go very well, and it caused a big fucking shitstorm that lasted for about a week, roughly. And it only got worse from there. He was accusing me of being a stalker, but every single fucking person on the stream would eventually come out and say, this doesn't point to stalking at all. It's just misunderstandings and stupidity.
Creepy. I did use the word creepy.
Creepy is fine. That can go with the territory. I don't give a shit about that. But basically, everyone said the same thing. This is not stalking. You are calling him something he is not.
Yeah, and I mean, it wasn't just the cunt stream people there either. I mean, I know I was there. I think Anon was there for that one. Yeah. Anon was really, really pissed that night.
Yeah.
But I mean, AP was there, I think.
Yeah, AP was there. Cog was there.
Cog, yeah.
Tonka was there.
Oh, shit. Was Tonka there?
Yeah, Tonka was there. He was eating nachos, but then he got the link and he came on, and then he wanted to keep eating his fucking nachos, but he did. So he just kind of muted himself at one point, I think.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it was pretty unanimous across the board that none of us thought you were a stalker, right?
Basically.
Now, Brockus, is there any chance you could pull up those screenshots?
Oh. Hold on.
I have to learn to be a better mother. You fucking boys are always getting in trouble.
You don't control me.
I told you were grounded. You're lucky you're here at all.
As long as I want. I'm not grounded. I'll eat cookies when I want to. I don't care.
You know when your bedtime is. Don't fucking... Oh, wait. I see how it is. You actually enjoy the spankings, don't you?
Maybe.
I need to
That means yes.
Yeah, I need to reevaluate my disciplinary methods.
You need to reevaluate how hard you spank me sometimes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Harder? Okay.
A little bit.
It's the flubber. It's hard to get through.
Shh! How dare you?
Oh, come on.
So,
yeah.
Somebody had apparently gone to Leaf and basically said a thing.
They were passing on information to me that they in a voice chat. So I was obviously curious because I mean, if I hear someone's voice chatting and they're saying shit about people I associate with, I obviously want to know what is being said so I can see exactly what's going on and if I can get the correct information and see if I can clear things up.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I did.
Some things were brought up to me about that entire group, telling me basically to watch your back. The only genuine, not dick or willing to backstab you for views or laughs is Brockus. I mean, I will do that just for my own amusement, but I'm gonna level with you afterwards, or I'm probably gonna basically let you know, obviously ahead of time, I'm doing this for the views, for the entertainment. Enjoy. Considering that they themselves did to Brockus, I mean, I don't know, a few other things that Trippy does have a serious problem with you, blah, blah, blah. Continue on. This is where they made everyone think Brockus was a stalker who sexually assaulted someone or whatever, ruining whatever chance he had with Opal. All for laughs. That doesn't really sound like great friends, if you ask me. That wasn't Schmeckle. That wasn't.
I did a 4-hour live stream trying to dispel those rumors.
That wasn't even Trippy Poop, who was talking shit about me, trolling wise. Just to clear it up. That wasn't any of them. None of them actually did that. However, I will specify, Schmeckle did bring it to light, or did do it a live stream and everything, because one, I was pissed, and he knows how I am.
Multiple live streams. Multiple live streams.
He knows how I get when I'm pissed. He knows how people love to watch shit shows, so he let it happen live on air and everything.
Also, I like money.
We did get a bit of money from it too. So I mean,
you and your friends broken up, paid my rent for a month. It was great.
But it wasn't anyone from the cunt stream, technically, because the people that did do it were a part of cunt stream at one point, but are no longer technically affiliated.
Oh shit! I guess technically it was the cunt stream. So no, wait, no. They were already out by that point, weren't they?
Hang on a second. Psycho said he got an ad. You got an ad on this shit? For real?
Weird.
Yeah, it happens like every other month or so. We'll get one.
We get one.
You got to watch the cut.
Outlaw Bears in the chat saying that whole be scared. I want to address that once we finish up with the current shit. Apparently there was a fight with Outlaw the other day that I missed. But yeah, you're gonna need to fill me in on that.
I'm so tired of all the dramas. Can we not do the dramas anymore?
You know he's gonna do the dramas.
I know he does it anyways. I can't make him stop, you guys. I've tried.
Well, no, that's one thing I wanted to say before we move on. The con stream is not just me. Schmeckle is just me. The con stream, all these people are not to blame for my actions.
Yeah,
I'm to blame for my actions. And also, I didn't do these actions. Oh, Bear Dog says there wasn't a fight. Okay. I don't know. I missed the fucking thing. I just saw Twitter shit and all that. But no, don't blame other people for my shit. If I do something shitty, and especially if I don't do something shitty, don't pin it on these guys. Pin it on Brockus. He is my scapegoat.
Everything is Samage's fault.
You motherfucker.
Because everybody loves Samaj. He can do no wrong, so we blame it on him.
You know what? Samaj isn't here. Let's blame it on him.
Yeah,
Samaj made Brockus a stalker.
It's true.
That's canon now.
There's a terrible influence.
I will stalk you all.
I told you not to hang around that troublemaker anymore.
What? I do what I want.
Yeah, the anti-hero broadcast has a good point. Schmeckle's a shit stirrer, but he's an honest shit stirrer. Yes, I will never deny that I am trying to make things maybe not necessarily worse, but more entertaining for me. Schmeckle.
Yeah, that's accurate.
It's that YouTube shit is supposed to be fun, so I'm gonna have fun with it.
At other people's expense, sometimes.
All the time. If he can exploit shit, he will.
It's true.
And I'm never gonna deny that. It's one of my favorite parts of me. The money that comes from it.
I mean, who doesn't love money? I love getting paid to entertain people.
I get paid for this shit.
You get paid just very small amounts.
I don't count that $6.
The whole wage gap to take into account.
Fuck your $6
Canadian dollars.
I got $6 Canadian once.
You're Canadian. That's worth $6 to you.
I'm a redhead. I should get at least $7.
Oh no, you got a lot taken off for your red hair.
Oh,
If you're a
fuck.
redhead, that means you're lucky you got $6.
right, so- Since we're live and shit, I have a couple things that apparently I missed the past couple days. The Sarahhhh Adamantine shit.
Oh
The
god.
fuck is that?
Oh god, it was so funny. So, my friend Cass was being threatened again and shit, and
Cass
also
Warfox, right?
yeah, Cass Warfox, and so there's that stuff going on, and then shortly after, I see stuff on Twitter, and it was stuff relating to someone I had previously completely severed ties with. I don't want anything to do with the guy. I was like, oh great, what's going on now? And he was freaking out on Cass, saying Cass was a liar, and you know, Cass is probably one of the most honest people I know. So right off the bat, I was like, okay, well, I know Cass isn't lying, and it was all about apparently Foster had unlisted a stream where he I'm pretty sure was Trigger Tots or GCB, where he name dropped GCB on a stream, a live stream or whatever, and so that stream was apparently made public again, and he tried to deny it ever being unlisted, and there was an argument about that. So I somehow got brought into the mix because, you know, I apparently am still in that kid's mouth and his little bottom bitch's mouth almost a year after drama happened with them.
You need to phrase that better, because I am still in that kid's mouth does not ring well.
I'm sorry.
Just saying.
Brockus, why can't you just leave me alone and let me talk?
We have been hunting pedos for several months now, and you're gonna say
He's
some
legal.
shit like that.
She's legal. It's
He's
fine.
legal. Anyway.
I know. It's just the way she
I
phrased
know.
it.
Brockus, shut up. But anyways, no. So they basically they've been shit talking me for I like a year now. I don't know how often. I don't pay much attention to them anymore, but I only noticed because I was in that fucking Twitter thread where Adamantine was like running his mouth. He's like, she's a bitch, she's a whore, she has STDs. I was like, whoa, where did all of this come from? She's fucked 1,000 guys. I'm like, really, bitch, when? And so he was running his mouth saying I was a horrible, evil person. I was just like, okay. So I just decided to poke fun at the guy because I was like, this. So
Ooh, roboting hard.
that happened, and he
Leaf, you're gonna want to refresh or something. You're roboting really bad.
wanted me to go on a hold on.
We also got, one of you remind me about this. Bruni says, do you have any proof of Cass getting threatened? Yes, much better. Before you go on, Bruni says in the chat, do you have any proof of Cass getting threatened?
I have a screenshot, but it wasn't by a Foster or some other chick who I really don't know much about. From what I've seen, she's. But anyways, so
You need to move closer to your router.
oh no, I can't do that.
Oh no.
It's a hangout thing.
Ah, fuck.
Am I still a robot?
Yes.
Yes.
Like you're roboting more than actual robots.
Oh no.
I think we got
dropping
like
your
4 or
bandwidth.
5 words at a time.
I can't even get a full syllable.
This whole fucking time I've been thinking that it was on my end too. I didn't realize she was the one dropping in and out.
I'm gonna keep probably having to leave and come back in just to fix that shit. But
We all have to deal with it.
saying no.
Yeah, but you said you do have proof?
Of Cass getting threatened? Yeah.
Of Cass getting threatened, yeah.
A screenshot since this isn't going to be let go apparently. The thing seriously, but okay, hold up.
Does
All right.
anybody else understand what's happening?
It's Russia.
I'm
Don't
getting
want
most
her
of the
thinking.
context out of it.
Adamantine and someone in chat's demanding the screenshot of Cascade.
No, it's because we're only getting like 3 or 4 words at a time.
What you need to do is speak like really, really, really quickly so you can get sentences out in the span of 4 words.
We will
Yeah.
slow it down later to make you sound like, well, you'll actually sound like a woman, but still.
I'm gonna restart my phone.
There we go. All right, so while she's doing that, Brockus, can you give me a summary of the it was, I guess, Trippy and Outlaw versus Leaf? What was that about?
Oh, that was just Outlaw was being a smartass in the chat. Eventually, Leaf left. Did not appreciate or like what Outlaw was doing. She left the stream and was in the chat shortly after when Outlaw came on and basically started doing the exact same thing. Trip and Outlaw seem to have taken offense to it because they kind of got pretty defensive about it. And when Leaf pointed out that was hypocritical, they did not exactly take that well. So it was just kind of a shit-talking match back and forth, back and forth. At one point, I eventually jumped in, which is why I'm no longer defending anyone for any reason.
Who won?
Outlaw.
Wolfie won?
Yeah. It's the fact that they kept telling her to come back into the stream and Leaf refused. That basically, I even explained to Leaf in DMs, look, you lost that. You have to accept the fact that 1, you're being marked as a coward for it, and 2, you lost that fight.
Yeah, you can't not come back when they're calling for you, especially if you're in the chat, right? I mean, I understand if you like went to bed or something, but if you're still around and getting called out, you gotta show up, right?
Yeah, and to be honest, yes, it was hypocritical of them because apparently Leaf was just taking the fucking shit talk. She saw it in the chat. Bear Dog was talking shit, whatever, not a big deal, and eventually when Leaf did the exact same thing after she left, she was having technical issues then too. She started doing basically the exact same thing, and Bear Dog was responding, and she seemed to take offense to it because she at one point said Leaf at one point called Bear Dog worthless. So Bear Dog was like, why am I so worthless? And Tripp seemed to also be defending it, but he wasn't wrong in what he said. I did clarify that. Trippy wasn't wrong in what he said. It was stupid and petty for Leaf to leave the fucking hangout, then to jump into the chat to then talk shit. It was stupid. It was petty. It's childish.
I messaged I actually messaged because I was having issues with Hangouts. Like I could, my phone was overheating and it was like kept crashing. So that's the main reason why I left. And also I was kind of annoyed with Bear Dog too, but that wasn't the main reason why I left. And I was gonna just watch the stream, but then Bear Dog got pulled in and she got mad because I told her to go fuck a cow. And she was like, why don't you come on stream and say that? It's like, bitch, you were sitting in the chat, like, we're like, what, 15, 20 minutes talking shit. And not once did anybody say, you have to come on the stream to talk shit. So, I just found it hypocritical. And I was like, well, I'm not, if you guys are going to be hypocritical, why would I just jump on a stream again to deal with her again? It's dumb. It was all fucking retarded. But anyway, Brockus, I sent you a DM.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. So we have the proof of the cast threats so that we can get into the meat of the story there.
I don't, like I said, I don't know anything about this person that threatened him, so.
So how do they tie to Adamantine?
That was the drama that happened before Adamantine. I was just saying that's what seems to have been the issue. I think maybe they're friends with Foster and Adamantine. Like, I don't fucking know who this girl is. I just know that after Cass got threatened is when the whole thing, that's when Foster and Adamantine started shit on Twitter, and I was just like, what's going on?
Okay. So we haven't even got into the drama I want to hear about yet. But yeah, Brockus, pull that screenshot up. We'll give I think it was Bruni asking for it, his evidence.
Oh.
So I don't know what anti-hero.
Oh.
Why are you
You're
making
gonna
sounds
like
like that?
You're gonna like this.
Hey, wait.
Guess who came back?
Sarah! No fucking way!
Yes, Sarah has made a
Sarah.
comeback. She's fucking pissed at Cass, at Demon Hobbit, for fucking bringing to light her bullshit. Fan-fucking-tastic. Wow.
Oh, dear.
Full fucking circle, Sarah.
Yeah, so you will get what's coming to you, and I hope you have a front row fucking seat. One, that's a really dumb thing to say. Second of all, you will get what's coming to you is a clear and obvious threat. Everyone knows that is a threat.
Man, what if you just fucking found the cure to cancer and a fucking high school professor comes up and he's like, man, I hope you get what's coming to you. That's not a threat, Brockus. Context matters. But yeah, that's a threat. Sarah was making a threat.
I love this. I'm not threatening you, bitch, but if you want to meet up in real life, I will be coming back to California so then I can knock you the fuck out. I'm not threatening you, but I'm threatening you. What the fuck, Sarah?
I'm not threatening you, followed immediately by a threat.
She's weird.
But yeah, you can tell Cass, she's nothing to worry about. She's a harmless, crazy lady.
I know. That's why I said I wasn't taking the threat seriously. She just seemed like a crazy bitch.
Wow.
No, okay, Antihero, you fucking retard. You didn't listen to what I said. I was asked on, yes, when she was talking shit in chat, since pretty much right off the bat, nobody asked her on. Nobody. She wasn't held to the same standards that they tried to hold me. That's what I found hypocritical. Good God, learn how to fucking listen. Fucking retarded. Like, no, like,
There's something about you angry that's very amusing.
Like,
It's adorable,
Pitched
isn't it?
voice, obviously.
It is.
I don't know. Want to give her like a cookie or a muffin or something? Just watch her be angry with the muffin in her hand.
Like, have you seen kittens really pissed off?
Yes.
It's like that. They're all spitty and puffed up and angry.
well, no, like, okay, if Trippy had tried to hold her to the same standard I was being held to, I would have jumped on the stream. Sure. What is the fact that she was talking shit and Trippy was reading it and laughing, and I was like, okay, whatever, she's talking shit. And then she continued to talk shit and continued to talk shit, and I was already fucking annoyed with Google Hangouts crashing every other second. So I was like, what, fuck this. I'm not going to be on this stream. I'm not really interested in the topic because I know nothing about it. And, I'm having issues with the fucking app. So I just left, and then that's when Bear Dog jumped on, and someone made a comment. I was like, Bear Dog can fuck a cow, because I was just going to watch the stream, and she's like, well, why don't you come on stream and say that? It's like, bitch, at least don't be hypocritical about it. If you're gonna talk shit in chat and be okay with it and not come onto the stream, you should be okay if someone else is doing it to you and not come onto the stream to do it. Like, just be fucking consistent. Like, I just found it hypocritical, is all I'm saying. And when Trippy was, like, sending me the link, I was already on Optic Decay's stream. I was like, well, I'm not leaving Optic's stream to come onto the cunt stream to listen to some fucking low IQ dyke screech at me, so...
It's,
What was their issue with you anyway? To begin with?
I honestly, I think Bear Dog saying she was just joking around. Now, see, I don't know Bear Dog, I've seen her in chat maybe like once or twice, and if it's someone I've spoken to before and I know that that's how they joke around, I'm okay with it. But when it's someone who's immediately doing that and it wasn't the first time, it's like, okay, they seem to have an issue with me. I don't know what it is. That was that. So I just didn't think she was joking. I think she had a legitimate issue.
Bear Dog talks shit on me all the time. I don't take it seriously.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know Bear Dog. So when someone I don't really know is randomly like starts talking shit about me, I don't really take it like as them joking. Like I'm not taking them super duper serious. But also I'm not like I just like, oh, they seem to have an issue with me. Okay. Like what did I do to them? But you know, she was joking, and if that's the case, then okay. But don't talk shit in chat and not go on a stream, and then when someone else does it to you, demand that they come on a stream to say it to your face, because you are doing that to me, so I did it back to you. Like I didn't demand that she go on the stream when she was doing it to me. I was just like, okay. And I told her to fuck a cow, and I wasn't even being serious, but she was like, oh, why don't you come on stream and say that to me? I was like, okay, you seem a bit mad.
She didn't even actually take it seriously. The response was clearly very, very, very sarcastic.
Well, why were they trying to get me to
It kind
stream? Like, I don't understand. Like,
it kind of seems like maybe both sides maybe a little overreacting, right?
Yeah.
But I got to agree with Brockus, Leaf. That you didn't show you lost that one.
Okay, no, I wasn't gonna go back on because Trippy was allowing her to do it to me, but I did it once or twice to her, and immediately, oh, you need to come on stream and do it. You need to come on stream and do it. He didn't say that to her, and that was my problem, was the hypocrisy. And that's why I didn't. If they weren't being hypocritical about it, I wouldn't have cared. And I told Brockus that was my problem, was the hypocritical shit. That just sounds like a retarded fuck game that I didn't want to play.
I get that, but I mean, you see how it comes across, right?
Yeah, you know.
You see how people are gonna look at it, right? It looks like running away.
But why is it okay for her to do it and not be called onto the stream to do it? She's allowed to talk shit about me in chat, and nobody says, oh, you have to come on stream to do it. But if I do it, I have to come on stream.
Oh, wait. Maybe I've misunderstood something. You were both just talking shit in chat? Well, I thought she had come on.
She started talking shit in chat to me first. That was what, started it all. And Trippy was laughing and reading them out, and he's like, he not once did Trippy say, you have to come on stream and say this stuff. When I did it back to Bear Dog, that is when they were saying, oh, you need to come on stream. That was my problem, because I found it to be a bit hypocritical to say I have to do this thing, but for nobody to say that she had to do the same thing I did when she was talking shit.
Alright, so let me see if I've got this right. You were she was talking shit in chat. You were on stream.
Yep.
Right?
And
then you leave the stream. Then
yeah.
she joins the stream.
Yep.
Then you're talking shit in chat.
Yep.
While she's in the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think anyone won or lost there. I think there wasn't a fucking fight.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, like I said, there's technically no fight, but if you really look at it, because she refused to come back on.
I don't care that you invited Bear Dog Trippy. I left because I was having fucking issues with the hangouts. I don't give a shit that you invited Bear Dog. Like, fuck. Okay, you invited her. I said some shit back to her because she was doing it to me in chat. Like, who cares? I went to Optic Stream after that, so...
Antihero says you're missing the point. Let's just bring fucking Antihero on. Also, Trippy wanted on, and Joseph wants you to check Streamlabs. All the work's on you tonight, Brock, because I can't do fuck all with my current stuff.
I'm doing 5 things at once. Fucking give me one. Okay,
get better.
Just one thing.
Man, cut out the World of Warcraft. You'd only have 4 things to do.
I'm not actually doing anything with World of Warcraft at the moment. I'm fucking paused so I can take care of giving 3 people the link and fucking reading Streamlabs. Jessica, $3 only solution: Ultimate Submission Wrestling, standard rules. A loser takes the strap on. I like this idea.
Do it.
Can we get a GoFundMe?
$10 on Bear Dog.
Happen.
I think Wolfie might win this one, but I definitely watch it.
Oh yeah, it's definitely.
Can I just say I like the way Joseph Kerwin thinks. Just saying.
Also, do people forget? I have open DMs for a reason. I can send the Hangout link. You just have to DM me. I ain't looking for nobody because I'm lazy.
Anyway, I'm gonna go have a quick smoke while Brockus figures this out. T-Tac in the chat's in charge.
Oh.
Oh God, T-Tac, what do we do?
I'm finding T-Tac. Goddamn. Hold on, wait. I also have to give Trippy a fucking hangout.
He's in the chat. He's supposed to be leading us from the chat, which is awkward because there's a delay. T-Tac, get better.
He just realized now he's in charge.
Yeah, there's a delay. What do we do?
I don't know.
We need
You
a
waiting
topic.
for me to T-Tac the
Something.
thing? I don't know.
Everything-
I'm sending T-Tac the link now.
Well, I think T-Tac's supposed to be leading us from the chat. I think that was the idea.
Maybe.
He's doing a really bad job, though.
Oh, there we go. Okay, explain how I'm missing the...
What the fuck is happening with your end, anti-hero? What the fuck?
It's Hangouts. I'm telling you, it's Hangouts. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, Jesus, what the fuck?
Mute whatever's on your end.
I don't have anything going on my end.
You
I
do.
can hear some
There
kind
was,
of
There's
flavor.
literally nothing going on my end. I turned off everything before I jumped in. I don't know.
There was,
Is it better now?
Yeah, it's better now.
There was
Okay,
some-
that's weird. Maybe I had something wrong with my plugs.
I don't know. Someone
right.
was yelling in a closet. And you were like away from your mic.
No, my mic is on a headset. I can't actually be awake or away from my mic.
Oof.
It's like right on my head. So like I said, maybe I had a weird connection or something. I twisted the plugs around. They should be good now. No, so over here, like I think you might be missing the point just a smidge. I think you got maybe some kind of weird skew on what you think the standards are. Because I was like in the chat, and not just in the chat, but in the stream for a good part of it. And I was watching, and like now I don't know Outlaw Bear Dog very well, but I was listening to the inflections in her voice and whatnot, and she seemed like more than anything she was having a good time. And I don't think either of them were taking horrible offense to things you were saying. What they took, quote unquote, offense to was the fact that you, to the perception of those around, fled the fucking hangout and then jumped into the chat to start talking shit.
Oh no! I literally
Nope,
DM'd
hold
Mark.
on.
And said, hey, I'm having.
Nobody told
problems.
us about the DM.
It doesn't matter. I DM'd.
Well, no, it does matter. It does matter because the perception is what mattered. And the perception
Well,
was
then Mark
that
said something.
Okay,
'cause I
you need to-
messaged
Are you literally
Mark.
saying context doesn't matter?
that's what she's saying.
No,
That's what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying perception does matter. So
but
Mark
I'm
never
saying-
mentioned any
no, I'm saying
DMs.
that doesn't really matter. When I messaged Mark before I left, I said, "Hey, I'm having issues with Hangouts," and it was really blatant from the beginning. I was having issues with Hangouts, and I repeatedly said that it was crashing. And there was at one point my phone completely froze, and I couldn't do anything. But it said it was
that is
muted.
absolutely fantastic, but you are once again missing the point. And the point is that from the perception of every
care
single
about
person
people's
there,
I
from the
messaged Mark.
perception of everyone there, you got in that people were in the hangout. You had some things said to you that you didn't approve of. You left the hangout. You went into the chat and started talking a whole bunch of crap. Then people
Shit, I
said,
told Mark.
"Jump into the chat. You have the link. Come right in." And
I
you said,
told
"No,
Mark.
I'm not doing that."
Yeah, because I told Mark I was having issues with
Did
Hangouts.
Mark tell us? Because I certainly don't remember that. And I don't think anybody else did.
Well,
So if Mark didn't make it clear that you had issues and you didn't make it clear that you had issues, what are we supposed to believe other than you refused to come in the
How
chat?
many times did I say on stream I was having problems with Hangouts, though?
Okay, except that you consistently have problems with Hangouts, so it starts to look suspect after a while. When every time you have a problem with Hangouts, it's when you start getting flack.
What are you talking about? I've been having issues with Hangouts in this stream as well, and
Oh, you're right. You're right. Except that again, perception counts.
but I did everything I could with that stream too, and it still crashed. So, and my phone was burning my fucking hand, so I left. I was like, I don't want to deal with an overheated phone again, because that kills the battery completely, and I just fucking replaced it. So I was like, whatever, my phone's overheating. I'm not gonna do this anymore. And every time my phone overheats is when I jump out of a stream. I do the same thing with Discord streams. I do the same thing with streams like this. If my phone's overheating, I leave.
And
And I
that
don't
may be
get-
100% true. It may be entirely accurate. But the people who watch this sort of thing can only make their foundations for their beliefs based on what they see.
I know.
And what we see is you jumping out when shit gets hot.
Well, I mean, I've dealt with people talking shit before, and I didn't jump out, so it was just...
Okay, and you're right, and but again, I can only make assumptions based on what I see. Now, you've told me this, so next time when I see something like this happen, I'll go, maybe she's having an actual problem. But as for last night, you had like multiple opportunities to jump in. We didn't get told, oh, dude, she's got no. In fact, all we saw was you talking more trash in the stream where you were safe.
I didn't say anything because I did message him. I mean, if you
okay, and again, we weren't told. So all we saw
I don't know
was
why
you delivering heat rounds from the chat where you were safe.
Well, I mean, was Bear Dog...
So what does that look like to everybody around? Because Bear Dog was willing to go toe-to-toe with you.
Not doing the same thing to me.
She did, and then she got invited into the stream to come talk.
Yeah, but that was after I had to leave. So she didn't jump in until after I had left. So there's that, and you know, like I said, my main issue was that the fact that she was allowed to talk shit, and nobody was like, you have to come on.
Her talking shit consisted of calling you a hole repeatedly, over and over.
Then
that was her talking shit.
This bitch isn't funny. This bitch thinks she's funny. She's not funny. Blah blah blah. I was like, okay,
are you so tiny and childish that being not funny and being called a hole are that detrimental to your psyche?
She was, regardless, she was...
Because you are like so worked up about, oh my god, she called you a hole, and so you got a hater in the chat. This just makes you more powerful. Every single person who hates on you is just more fame. What, I mean, you make it like it's this big thing where, oh, I'm so hurt. Let Bear Dog hate you. That just means more people pay attention to what you say because Bear Dog hates you.
I don't care if she...
Then why, if you don't care, then why did it get brought up, and why did you jump so eagerly into making sure everybody heard about it?
I didn't. I didn't even watch.
You clearly did. We just watched you do it. We just watched it happen right here within the last 15 minutes.
Andy here, I brought this up.
I know, and you're right, and she went with it. She could have said, I don't want to talk about it. It's not a big deal. Instead, she went...
Wouldn't that have made her look more like a coward, though?
And then she started calling people a fucking retard. So, I mean...
I'm a coward for not jumping on stream, but then you're saying, oh, you could have said, I don't want to talk about it. Well, I got like Anon said, wouldn't that have made me look even worse if I just dismissed it and not talked about it?
No, because you would have said it's not a big deal, whatever.
Bro, this is looking like you're really holding her to different standards than what you would normally hold.
I hold everybody to the same damn standard. I just don't usually say anything about it.
It does not sound like it right now.
Name one person I haven't held to the same exact standard.
I am literally saying Leaf is somebody you're not holding to the same standard.
Name one person who I
am literally saying
and I am literally telling you that you have yet to see me actually talk to anybody live because I don't usually do it. But you guys asked me to come on.
But okay, so why didn't you talk to Bear Dog like that then? Like that's my question.
I did after the stream.
After the stream, so
because usually I do, but you asked me to come on. Usually Schmeckle says no, you're tainted, you can't come on.
That's true. I do usually.
Yeah, I mean, that's the usual thing.
You were still on the stream, and you had the opportunity to do it there as well. Like, I mean, if you did,
you're right. And if you remember, I also made fun of Trippy and Bear Dog and Mark and everybody else in the stream.
Actually,
because I'm unapologetic. If you were in the chat and paying attention, you would have seen that.
I wasn't paying attention.
So okay, so what you did was just occasionally tried to heap shit on Bear Dog instead of paying attention to what was happening, which is me making fun of literally everybody.
I just took a.
Because if you want to talk about the standards I hold people to, I make fun of everybody. You've already interrupted me 1,000 times. What is the standard you're trying to pose now?
I just said that it was hypocritical for nobody to call her out for talking shit and invite her on the stream when she was doing it. But when I did it back to her, I was immediately.
But what? Because you were immediately called into the stream.
Yeah, but it's hypocritical. Like if
okay, hold on, because here's my problem. This has been my big issue because I know Brockus tried to explain it, and I don't think anybody understood it yesterday or whenever that stream was. Okay, and it's not because Brockus is an idiot. I just think that there were heated tempers, and the words weren't good.
So they called Brockus a white knight because he was saying, "Well, it is kind of hypocritical." They were like,
okay. So I'm trying to understand. How it is hypocritical for, pardon me, them to go and say, okay, we'll get Bear Dog in here so she can talk, since she's talking shit in the chat. And they got Bear Dog in.
Until after I left.
And they got it doesn't, point I'm making, they got Bear Dog in. You were in the chat doing the same thing Bear Dog did, and what they did was they wanted to get you in. I'm not sure where the hypocrisy is. You were given every opportunity.
Because
you didn't take the opportunity. So where's the hypocrisy?
No, oh my god, let me talk. Jesus. Fucking hell. No. Okay, so the hypocrisy is she was talking shit for a good fucking portion of the beginning of the stream. And not once did say, oh, you have to come on stream to talk shit. I did it a couple times back to her. I mean, like, you're gonna do it to me, I'm gonna do it back to you. And then I left because, I hopped on my other phone to join a Discord server and go onto Optic Stream because, I felt like there's no fucking point in me dealing with Bear Dog. There's a better stream going on where they're actually doing something useful for someone I care about. So, I'm gonna go help them out because they were doing a fucking charity stream. Now, if I have to choose between a charity stream to help someone with a hospital related things like medical expenses for their medicine because they fucking need it, yeah, I'm gonna choose the charity stream over being on a stream with fucking Bear Dog. I'm sorry, I think I have my priorities straight when I'm choosing to help out a friend over dealing with someone who was just joking around, according to her.
You're
She said she was
right,
joking around.
but do
No
you
way.
understand perception being reality?
Yeah, I know. It's
Okay, well, again, nobody knew that's what you were doing, and that is really important. So it looked like you bitched out. So I'm trying to see, because the hypocrisy thing is what really makes me annoyed right now, is we keep
God,
getting
it's been
accused of being
explained to you
hypocritical.
so many fucking times.
It hasn't been explained, because I'm telling you, you were afforded the exact same opportunities. Where is the hypocrisy?
No,
I mean, to me, it seems like you're really just pissed off that you look bad right now.
You're not
When
listening.
you just explained it, that you don't really look bad, and I've even gone and said, hey, we didn't know that. I'll make sure I remember that for next time.
Oh my God.
But
Okay.
you still call me a hypocrite, and you
God,
still call me a
you're not
fucking
listening.
retard.
It's hypocritical because she was not called out for doing the same shit I was doing. I was the only one that called out for
She
it.
was
You
given a
understand?
platform. What you were called out for was not returning to state your case.
I was called out
Where's
for
it?
talking shit in chat
were,
and
yes, you were called out for not coming back to the platform to state your case.
No, they said don't talk shit in chat, come to the stream. When she was
Exactly.
talking- yeah.
That
and
is
she
what
was
I'm
talking
saying. You
shit
were
in
called
chat
out for
to me,
not
and I
taking
said,
up
"Come
the
to stream."
platform.
Oh my
You were
God,
offered a
you're not
soapbox.
getting- Holy shit, this is really basic stuff.
I'd like to point out, Brockus, you did something wrong here. At the first hint that there might have been a fight, you should have got Wolfie in here. Instant reaction to Wolfie talking shit in the chat should have been Wolfie, come in. Fight with Lee.
I'm not paying attention to the fucking chat anymore.
Brockus is in full disavowal mode of everything right now.
Oh, you mean from last night? Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't the one in charge of that shit. That was all Trippy
Hang
and
on a second.
Fuck. If they wanted to do it, then that was them.
Brockus, dude, I feel so bad for you right now. You had a
There
train.
are
You had a
a bunch
train
of-
run on your man bun last night, and now you're getting the same train run to you again.
Bonnie Bum.
It's bad. It's bad.
Oh, foo
I-
foo.
I feel kind of bad because I looked at this cunt stream title and I was like, oh, Brockus is getting more shit. But we gave him so
Seriously.
much yesterday.
I don't
There's a
know
lot-
Oh my God.
if they're actually trying to spread the rumor, but basically, yeah, somebody's trying to. Someone is in the shadows, basically trying to spread a rumor about Schmeckel making the accusations that I was a stalker, which is not true.
I thought that was just a result of just multiple people having lots of drama and misinterpretation all over the fucking place.
Yeah, there's a lot of misinterpretations. There's a lot of misunderstandings.
I mean,
of what actually
generally
happened.
speaking, I have no real issue with you, Brockus, except that, you say dumb shit in the Hangout sometimes. It's easy to fucking put it on Twitter.
Yeah, sometimes
I
I
mean,
do it
it's-
on purpose.
I know, and it's great. And as for you, Leaf, look, I don't have any serious issue with you. I just think that sometimes you jump really fast, and it makes you look not great. And so if you want, so like for future reference, if like two things I would suggest, all right. One, if you want to come across as someone who is reasonable, then immediately jumping into invective and insults, probably not the best way to go. Just a
If
suggestion.
someone's insulting me, I must insult them
You're
back.
right, except that you're supposed to possibly, if you want to be the reasonable one, try and be a little better than they are.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
The other thing is that if you are having a serious technical issue, which you seem to have a lot of, I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying you seem to have a lot because you use a phone as your major device. Then next time you have to DM somebody and look like, hey, my phone is not supporting this shit right now. Make sure you put in a line saying, hey, let the stream know.
I should have. Yeah, I did tell Mark.
And that will solve a lot of your problems.
Yeah, I know.
And
I did
it'll
tell Mark
help
and, let people know. But anyway, if someone keeps asking in chat, I'm not being consistent about how my phone overheats with both Hangouts and Discord. Okay, so I have two phones. I have an Android and an iPhone. Now, for Hangouts, I use my iPhone because despite all the technical issues I have, Hangouts on iPhone is still a lot better than Hangouts on Android. So I won't use Hangouts on my Android because it's horrible. It's worse than the iPhone. For Discord, my iPhone also overheats, so I use my Android. So that's what I was using when I was on Optics stream a few times. I wasn't using my iPhone. That was like put away to cool down which took a good while, like over an hour.
You need a laptop.
Like I said, I
Yeah.
have not watched enough of your streams or enough of your, I guess, presentations on this sort of thing to go, oh, there's no consistency. I can only tell you what I've seen, which seems a little wonky. But I'm going to take it at face value and go, okay, you have some serious technical issues. I only just recently got a computer that can even do this, so I understand technical problems.
Anyway, kid.
No, yeah, I can confirm she sucks frequently. That was crazy.
Now, hold on, Schmeckel. You say you can confirm that she frequently sucks. In what method of frequently sucking can you confirm? Like the kind of
Yeah,
sucking
I
that
phrased
Brockus
that one
does?
poorly. I regretted it immediately after saying it.
Like, is it the
Full
kind of
cupping
sucking?
type.
Is it this kind of Brockus does? Because let me tell you,
No,
that
Brockus
man can
is way
suck.
better at it.
Brockus
Brockus
damn.
is way better.
Because like I've experienced the Brockus blowjob, and it's a little toothy, but good lord, is it good?
Brockus eats dick like it's dog shit.
He fucking can suck a golf ball through a goddamn straw.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mute myself and you know.
Don't leave,
cry.
Fufu! Don't leave!
I'm gonna go cut my wrist now.
No,
Don't do that. We
Brockus,
need
you're not
you as a
allowed to do that.
lolcow.
Brockus, come back, Brockus.
I'm
Listen
still
to the
here.
pain. Listen to the
for the
pain in
moment.
her voice, Brockus. Let it sustain you.
Oh.
You're banned from trying to kill yourself, Brockus. You're not allowed to do that.
Oh, look at that. She's pretending to love you so you don't die, so she has more amusement.
Everyone pretends to love me.
That's kind of
She's
half
really part of the family now, Brockus. She's
Thing is,
pretending to.
He hasn't been looted yet.
Oh no, she has been looted.
No, you haven't been.
I
Oh,
want
me?
to fucking.
Oh, that's
Yeah, you.
bullshit. No, the other day,
Brockus.
Anon.
Yes.
Last night,
that's-
2 stories were read about Brockus that made him very, very lewd indeed.
No, he hasn't been looted by Samaj. That's how you get into the family.
I don't
you
think
must
so.
be looted by Samaj.
I don't think Samaj draws men being looted.
Yes, he
Oh.
does.
Oh my!
Could one of you
any
guys
of the
explain to
pictures
me-
of me in wrath?
Oh god!
I actually want to point out Bit Metal did
Oh,
some fan
God.
art of me, and that was probably the first ever fan art that somebody has done of me, and I thought that was really awesome.
Oh yeah, I remember that. But can someone explain to me who that Sarah chick is? Because like y'all seem to know who she is. No. fucking-
Everybody wants us to talk about her threatening people. So who else has she threatened?
I haven't heard
I
about
don't know
threats,
if
but
she
I've heard about some
threatened
wacky
anybody
shit.
else.
She not too long ago basically had a argument back and forth with Demon Hobbit and Cass Warfox, and the reason why is because she started doxing people in the Gulf City Discord. They outed her for it and got her booted from the Discord. She made a huge fucking stink about it, and she consistently bitched and cried on streams for days upon weeks. Eventually, that shit came to a fucking final halt when we brought her onto the cunt stream along with AP and Ghastly. And oh man, Ghastly did his dad or businessman voice, whichever way you want to fucking say it, and essentially made her cry really fucking hard. He even screamed at her and said, "Don't you fucking cry on me." It was amazing. Then AP came in and continued to point out why she was kicked. Tried to comfort her, but at the same time, you could hear AP wanted really nothing to do with her. He just didn't want her to do anything bad to herself. And like, it was just this massive shit show. And she started the whole fucking thing. That's the part that really just pisses everyone off. She started everything. She kept pushing everything. What she had, she literally did to herself.
She also docked someone's dick.
Yeah, that was another big issue.
That's upsetting.
She did a stream to prove her innocence of doxing by doxing.
Yeah, there was the whole doxing thing. Pull that. What was the other thing? Fuck. She tried to accuse Trippy. Oh, of posting her nudes.
Yeah. She tried to accuse Trippy of posting her nudes when there is absolutely no evidence of Trippy doing it. And she had sent those same nudes to a bunch of
Oh
other
my
people
god,
who had
T-Tac, you
actually
need
owned
therapy?
up to it.
He
What
said,
happened? What happened to T-Tac?
T-Tac said she sent me her tits once. Oh,
Oh, poor
no,
guy.
T-Tac, why?
Poor T-Tech.
Trippy
Dude.
said they were less than pleasant, and Trippy doesn't have frequent sex, so
Trippy is a man who does like things to be a bit on the freaky side, and so if he's saying, they're not impressive,
I am
he's just
I'm
being
very
nice.
happy that I am new to this whole entire community, so I have not had to see anything like
Anti-hero. I'm gonna message her and tell her you're her biggest fan, and you're a cancer kid.
You're
You're
into
a wish kid, and you just really
Schmeckle?
want to see them titties.
Schmeckle. If you do that, there will be a kumite. I'm just saying. I will drag you into a blood sports. We will talk.
I would
like
expect.
men.
We have to-
invite me to the game, right, man?
We will talk about this like men if that happens. Good lord. All right.
Malachite says, "Show him the Liz video."
No.
I haven't seen what this chick looks like, but she's probably not Liz Reptile.
Wait, no.
I'll give her that.
I'm scared about what the Liz video is. I heard.
She has
Look
two
into my
assholes.
eyes,
Two assholes.
Sauron.
Two of them. There are 3 holes, 3 separate holes, a pussy and 2 assholes, Leaf.
No, it's no. Just,
She can be 3-holed without ever having to suck a dick.
I never clicked on it. I just saw the thumbnail, and that was scarring.
When she says she wants to be airtight, it requires at least 3 extra people.
Or both hands.
I don't think hands are really gonna help.
It's
Fist?
not something you want to see.
McFist?
Bear Dog says she got 3 buttholes. Yeah, we don't have any confirmation that is a pussy.
Are we sure? It was a little brown.
And we do have some confirmation. Trippy did try it.
Oh!
Yeah, he
no.
did
What?
make an extensive analysis of it, and it was found. He was like, no, those are definitely buttholes.
Yo, Brockus. Wolfie wants on.
Okay, I'm in the middle of something. Somebody send her the link.
Yeah, I can do that if you really want me to.
Perfect,
Yes.
you do it.
I have the ability to do
I
so.
don't have to.
Just as long as I don't have to. Schmeckle's like, if I have to do work, I'm not fucking interested in this.
Exactly.
Yes,
Oh, we were having a conversation about this before the stream.
about that exact topic.
How does she poops? She poops very well.
I assume
Not
it's
have an
easy
issue.
for her.
She
Super
poops.
efficient.
She poops like Hurricane Katrina. It's just a giant mess that fucks everything.
She poops like a hippopotamus.
When she poops, large quantities of black people drown. Was that the bad thing to say? Fuck it.
Yeah.
But she
I
lives
don't-
in a trailer park, so
I have a
it's super
visual,
racist.
and it's now hurting my eyes from the inside.
Brockus, that is literally what I want to do with my life right now. That is just that has made me the happiest person right now, to know that I have caused you pain.
Yeah,
I
isn't that
miss
a great
Wolfie.
feeling?
Where's she? When's she coming?
Brockus, tell the poo story until Wolfie gets here.
I'm not telling that fucking story, you piece of shit ape.
My
I mean,
goodness.
I
Don't
said
call me a
that,
piece of shit. I don't want you to eat me.
Oh, that was harsh.
I sent the hangout link to Bear Dog's DMs, so we'll see.
Oh yeah. While we're waiting on that, Surfer Cat says, "What the fuck?" Mattbot subs 1K spike. Yeah, you know, Surfer. Maybe you just had a. Matt didn't have a good day. Never mind. Tama the Hun says, "I have gotten 0 word about anything going on." Tama, I'm getting caught up right now. This is for the past couple days, believe it or not.
I never know anything.
Schmeckle was so confused about everything.
I'm supposed to be all inner circle and shit. I never know anything about anything. Like,
Yeah, I'm pretty lax with telling you guys shit.
yeah, you don't feel
No,
bad.
hold up.
Tell anybody anything.
Schmeckle, lax implies like a general just, man, I'm laid back and shit. You are literally the most uncommunicative stream boss that has ever graced the internet. I
Yeah.
hear nothing but complaints about your complete inability to say anything to anyone in a timely fashion.
Brockus should take over. He's
I
much
will.
better.
I will tell them shortly before I'm gonna do a thing that I'm
Roughly
gonna
5
do it.
minutes before they need to do some real work. Guys, I
And
need you to get me 27 articles for the stream tonight, and we're starting in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
To
basically.
be fair, I've only ever pulled that with Brockus.
No,
And
you do it to me all the time. Oh, come up with guests and topics. I just say no.
Guests
Unlike
are
Brockus.
easy, and I always tell you who to invite.
No,
Hey,
you
hey,
don't even
real
fucking
quick.
lie.
Hey, so just so you guys, cause I can give an example. I said previously to Leaf. Bear Dog needs a moment. She'll be in very shortly.
Okay.
See,
Her
that's how it
phone's
works.
overheating.
That's how it works. You just let people know what's going on. So, Mark, you fucking faggot, I love you. I'm gonna have sex.
By the way, I would like to point out
that's how it works.
Kuvara is a little pissed at you, Mark. He's wondering why you've been hitting on his girlfriend earlier. I saw him in the chat. Who the hell is Mark?
No, Mark, dude, Mark's gay. Let's
you
go.
got an
It's
enemy.
fine.
No, Rob's the gay one. Mark's the one with the
That's
Wait,
not
he's
what Mark
gay?
was saying last night. Mark
Oh.
was saying some stuff. He was hoping me and Brockus would pull a train on him.
I guess the goatee does make him the evil twin.
I mean, have you seen? Like, ask Brockus. He was all over that shit.
I don't know what reality is anymore. The lore just keeps getting worse and worse. Can I please die?
Yeah. Well, as soon as we're done fucking with you.
I just want to die. Please.
That's
I
not
want
gonna happen.
little Brockus foo-foo, but somebody has to donate money or he won't do it.
When we're done fucking with you, Brockus, we will allow you to die.
I'm going to.
Until then, you have to fucking live.
Oh man, T-Tac is gonna make Vara jealous. He says, me and Leaf are boyfriend and girlfriend.
Wait, are you married?
Yeah, that doesn't mean he can't have a girlfriend. Maybe he has a side piece.
I guess that's what the kids are doing these days.
You really just? Oh my.
Young, he's... Actually, I don't know. Is T-Tac young?
That doesn't mean he
assume.
can't be down and hip with the kids.
Yeah, maybe he's fucking 50 years old and just
Yeah,
trying to
He's just
fit
trying to
in.
remain hip. It's
He's
okay.
got a backwards hat and everything.
Flat brimmed cap, yo. That was
Yeah.
that was terrible. I felt
Was that the attempt at a joke?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurt a little enough.
It hurt me a lot to say it. It probably hurt me more to say it than to you.
Well,
We got
here's my question.
Two
If
Canadian
it's-
bucks from Joseph Kerwin. Charity streams are cancer.
If
They can be.
just out of curiosity,
They'll give you cancer.
if it started hurting when you started saying it, why did you continue?
Because I'm a bit of a masochist.
Well, next time be a sadist and tell yourself no.
No.
There we go. Also, there is a bear dog.
Wolfie,
What's up, niggos?
where you
Hey,
been?
that's rude.
Hey, what's the hole's name? I'm sorry I hurt your feelings.
That wasn't what it was about, Bear Dog. Like, it just seemed you had like an issue with me or whatever. So I.
No, I'm just an asshole. Ask anyone.
I mean, I know that now, because I didn't know before. Because usually the people who try to start shit with me randomly are people that actually have, problems with me. So I wasn't sure.
This is the internet.
I would like to point out that in almost every single interaction I've had with Bear Dog, she has literally called me every name she can think of profusely.
I've only seen like Bear
She
Dog.
jumps
pop
into
up in
chats whenever I do a stream and calls me a faggot almost immediately.
Wait, aren't you?
She doesn't have to be so truthful, but yes.
It doesn't matter, okay? That's the truth. You can't get mad at the truth.
They're
I
harsh words.
feel like
Can y'all stop yelling?
You like to take
No.
it up the ass, Brockus?
Okay, Leaf.
Yeah.
Another little word of advice here. If you're gonna tell Brockus that he likes to take it up the ass, you gotta drop that voice just a couple of octaves, lean in close to the microphone, and make sure he hears it next time.
Listen, I can't do that. I'm not like Opal. I don't fake my voice and then talk in a normal voice and.
Yes,
think
but you can definitely still lower your voice. That is a common human thing. Everyone's capable of doing it. You can get a little closer to that mic and just be like, Brockus likes it up the ass.
Why are there like 5 schmeckles?
There are 2. Learn to count, you fucking hick.
I'm really hot.
I can tell.
Oh, that's the other thing you gotta know about Bear Dog. Generally speaking, she's stoned.
Okay, well, I mean, okay.
No, that actually really does mean something. So, like, I'm not saying she's not
No,
responsible
I
for her
didn't mean
shit,
anything. I said okay.
but there are no filters there. Oh, Brockus is killing himself right now. That's why he had to go.
Something's just been
Brockus, I
brought
told
up in
you
the
you
chat.
He knows to turn the camera on if he's gonna do that.
Not allowed.
Something's just been brought up in the chat. Anti-hero, what you have a homelessness GoFundMe? What the fuck's that about?
Yeah, I do, but I'm bad at shilling it because it makes me feel like an asshole to even shill.
Well, I mean, you're here. You got some people watching. Fucking.
No, I'm in a really bad home situation. I don't get along with my family. I got some shit sprung on me at the last second, and I did not have any money set aside because I don't make enough money to set things aside right now. And so I'm looking at possibly being, well, not even possibly, I'm looking at definitely being homeless in the next, what is today? The fucking 19th. So in about 2 weeks, give or take. So I've got a GoFundMe set up. I guess I can throw a link out once I pull it up if you want.
Kadun's in the chat throwing it out
Yeah,
right now.
she's probably shilling the shit out of it. Yeah, no, I don't like to talk about it because I like to be as self-reliant as possible. I'm not looking at some good shit right now. So anyway, moving on from that, let's talk about some topics. I heard Brockus was a stalker.
Yeah, Brockus is.
I heard it was Schmeckle who fucking said it too.
I was the one that spread that shit all over. Anon helped.
I heard that Schmeckle took a giant fucking gossip paintbrush.
Who started that rumor and put the blame on the Cunt stream? Like, was it someone not paying attention to the stream and they got shit mixed up, or like I don't.
Well,
honey, this isn't Scooby-Doo. No one actually gives a fuck.
Well, the other thing I would point out is that the Cunt stream is known for two things: cuntiness and confusion.
That's true.
More importantly,
The thing is,
confusion.
people were like trying to warn me about Schmeckle and all that, and I was just kind of confused.
Oh, Schmeckle's just a big old gross teddy bear.
Schmeckle's just a big old pile of shit.
Yeah, he's really nice. Everybody doesn't. He likes. To
Anon,
pretend
I made
that's
you
over.
cry when you had cancer.
You did by being super sweet to me.
I don't remember that.
I know.
remember just the part I said.
Look, I'll
Yeah.
put it this way. A common part of my vocabulary now has been this concept of, I wouldn't touch that with Schmeckle's dick. That should explain everything you need to know.
I don't know. He's
Bob.
pretty restrictive with his dick.
Yeah, my dick only goes special places.
Yeah.
I just wanted I just thought Schmeckle and Brockus should like clarify something, since everybody's like, oh, it was the Cunt stream that caused
Who's
Brockus.
everybody? Because I hadn't even heard about this.
And who? Like the Cunt stream is a
Like,
lot of people.
That's why I was so confused. I was like, wait a minute, are you like talking about just Schmeckle, or like I don't understand who made Brockus out to be a
Well,
stalker?
that's the one thing. Like, part of it was the only one who's not a genuine dick and won't fuck you over for views is Brockus, and that implies that they're talking about more than just me.
Yeah, that's what.
Otherwise, they would have just said,
Schmeckle-
Schmeckle's a shitty guy.
Hey, Schmeckle, are you taking a shit right now? Are you in a bathroom?
No,
No,
that's
you
on
sound
somebody.
like you are.
Oh, I'm still fucking echoing. Yeah, I'm not home right now. This is a big, nearly empty room.
He's in prison.
Yeah, I'm actually on my phone
I'm tired.
because I don't smoke in the house.
Yeah, he's in prison. That's why That's why he's all echoey.
What did you do this time, Schmeckle?
I'm always getting in trouble for
I
your
fucking
shit.
went and stalked people and fucking framed Brockus for it. What the fuck do you think I did?
In the chat, I hope I'm not mispronouncing her name. Ani? She says that I am
You got it.
She says that I am an asshole? Yes. That's all.
Okay.
I know I am. I'm not at all confused by that fact.
You stopped the whole stream for that.
Yep.
It does kind of tie into one thing I'd like to point out is that comment there, like Brockus is the only one who's not genuinely a dick. First off, Brockus is genuinely a dick. And second, none of the rest of us are pretending that we aren't.
Except me.
Except Anon.
Yeah.
She's a little fake lying cunt.
Anybody
Yeah.
who knows me, anybody who streams with me knows that I am just a giant dick most of the time.
It was just information relayed to me based off of a voice chat, and I thought maybe that someone just misunderstood something, so I thought you guys might want to just clear things up.
That's very likely what happened. I mean, the cunt stream is well known for, again, being confusing as fuck and everybody talking over each other 24/7 because people start yelling. It goes to blood sports. And so everything gets mixed up eventually. It's actually why I'm glad there's people like Tyro out there who are like, let's get to the bottom of this and everyone be cool. And if anyone yells, I'll just mute the shit out of you.
Suck dick harder, dude.
Well,
I will.
I
I will
wasn't-
suck all of the fucking dick. Me and Brockus both.
Obviously, I wasn't just gonna sever ties with everybody on the cunt stream because someone misunderstood something. That's why.
Are you sure? Because that would probably be the best choice for your career. I'm just saying.
He's probably right. It
I mean,
has
if you
done
wanna-
nothing to damage my reputation.
If you want to go far, Leaf, Schmeckle is the opposite of going far. And he'll
Oh
tell
yeah,
you
no, I'll fully admit that you're only here for my benefit.
like think of Schmeckle as like the La Brea Tar Pits. You'll get a lot of publicity while you're stuck there, but you're still fucking stuck there.
Holy shit. That's the perfect analogy.
Yeah, Schmeckle is a fucking tar pit. Yeah, people will watch.
You have to throw in the La Brea. Otherwise, I'll be offended.
All right, fine. The La Brea Tar Pit. Schmeckle's famous for being a giant fucking suckhole.
Speaking of giant suckholes, lesbian, can we talk about your fight? Your fight that was never a fight, apparently.
Wasn't a fight.
What?
Yeah,
When I wait. When I called the chick a hole, is that what
Yes.
we're talking about?
Yes, that. Why did that become a thing?
I don't know.
That,
It's just,
that I came onto the internet and was like, hey, this happened. Like, why did I hear about this? Why was it big enough that I heard about it? I know it was on my show, but
Was
I
it
don't hear
really
about
that
most of the
big?
things that happen
it
here.
was a fucking
Because
joke.
I didn't go to Schmeckle about it, so I don't know.
Well, here's my question, Schmeckle. If you feel comfortable revealing it, who did go to you about it?
it was the title of a stream on his channel.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was in the title, and then
We're
there
looking
were-
for drama, okay? We're
Yeah,
trying to
there-
mine this shit for drama.
I can't remember who it was off the top of my head. There were comments on the stream that kind of gave context to it. But I mean, well, why did it come? Why did it get big enough that that I give a fuck about it?
You shouldn't.
Dude, I don't even give a fuck about it.
So I like.
Wait, I'm kind of confused. Schmeckle, since when do you give a fuck about anything?
Well, no, I don't give a fuck about it.
But
Maybe
here you are
maybe
giving a
a
fuck.
strong phrase.
Wasn't-
Why am I in need of the details of it?
Because
the
you're
one
a
that-
drama whore.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
What?
What I mean is, why did you guys start? Like, why don't you like each other? And why did it blow up? And why are there now conversations about one of you looking like a pussy and one of you, I don't know, being a lesbian?
This was.
What the fuck, dude?
Are you okay, Schmeckle? Because we talked about this.
No, I know we talked about it, but I
It
brought
wasn't
Wolfie on
dramatic
here to
enough.
get her
Be
side of it.
angrier.
No, Wolfie was in the chat saying we were talking about her, so we should bring her on. I was hoping to actually hear like her perspective.
Oh, I called her a hole, and she got mad, I guess, and then left. And then I got an invite on, and then she was in the chat. She said some shit. I said some shit back, and told her to come on, and that didn't happen. That's it. That's
I see.
fucking it.
You have the exact same story she has. There's no fucking story here.
That's what we were trying
Brockus,
to.
why was this a stream yesterday?
It wasn't his fault.
Oh wait, was this on Cringe?
It was on something. It wasn't his fault.
Yeah, you said Mark was there, so it would have been the early show, right? Oh fuck, Brockus. If the show gets boring and I'm not there, do my job and steer it somewhere else.
He couldn't.
Well, that's what I did.
Brockus couldn't say anything.
Yeah.
Just to give Brockus a little credit here, which is painful for everyone, I know. It was hard for Brockus to do anything because he was torn between feeling incredibly insulted and dishonored and laughing his ass off. Also, every time he talked, I think I called him a faggot. So that may have been my fault.
To be fair, he's at least half a fag.
The hugest of gays.
I'm not, I want to make sure everyone's clear here. Every time he opened his mouth, I did insult his man bun. So, I mean, like...
Are you
he's-
jealous of how fluffy it is?
No, that is a greasy, often fingered man bun, and I am not.
Oh,
okay.
Anon,
Nah.
you know how nobody is jealous of your mohawk, Anon? It's the same thing with Brockus. and
Hey,
Mark.
Wolfie got a mohawk.
Let me put it this
Wolfie,
way.
did you really?
I would be jealous
It's
of your...
not a mohawk, it's like an undershave.
Hold on. I would be jealous of Anon's mohawk years before I would be jealous of Brox's man bun.
Oh yeah, no, mohawk before man bun. No, because
It's not a
with
bun,
a man
though,
bun
it's
you
just
don't have to
curly.
shave your hair.
And I just want to point out, like, for real, I would go mullet before I went mohawk. That's how low on the fucking scale this is.
hands down, mullet before mohawk. Any fucking day.
But no, I have that
I'll turn it
undershave
into
thing.
A mohawk or a mullet. I'll do the mullet. Why not?
Okay, grow a fucking mullet, Anon.
It's long enough. I could do a mullet right now. If I wanted
Non,
to.
give yourself a mullet and turn your fucking camera on.
That requires money, definitely.
All right, so
Smart.
Joseph Kerwin just donated to Streamlabs. Brockus, can you? Brockus ain't here.
You'd
go
have
get-
to set a pretty hefty price for me to do a mullet. At least,
Okay.
oh, at least
How-
$100.
What?
All at once. All at once.
Whoa.
Well,
Whoa.
yeah, I
I
guess
ain't
it
no
will be pretty
cheapo.
heavily screenshotted by me.
Hold on, stop! Everyone stop! Anon
I
just said
came
she's
back
not
and I
a
heard
cheap
the
whore.
Streamlabs, so I checked it. $3 Canadian dollars from Joseph Kerwin. The cunt stream is like being handcuffed to a dead unicorn. It seems special at first, but it stinks and you aren't going anywhere with it.
It's a fucking tar pit.
Well,
But you're handcuffed
like
to a
his
unicorn.
better.
That's kind of cool.
I like
Oh.
Joseph's better anti-hero.
I would like to point out that Anon has stated that she is not a cheap whore.
That's correct.
This means that she is in fact a whore.
You don't
just
need
said my
modifiers.
I just want everyone to recognize that. She's
And
not a
actually,
cheap
on
whore.
$100, you're kind of a cheap whore.
That is pretty fucking cheap.
I'll whore my hair out for $100. Why not? It'll pay for the haircut.
Damn, where do you go?
Yeah.
I
Fuck.
didn't say the haircut would cost $100. I said it would pay for
You
the
have a
haircut.
fucking mohawk. Don't you just need to get take the trimmers to it now and then?
Master Anonymous does it for me, yeah.
That's not the only thing he shaves.
I mean,
Please shut up.
If I'm gonna put his balls in my mouth, they better be shaved.
This got bad quick.
Anon, I love
Yep.
you.
How did that get back?
That's good.
Where
Because
you
I'm
been?
not used to hearing straight people talk about balls in their mouth. I'm used to hearing from Brockus.
Oh, Brockus.
It was really fucking confusing for me. That's all.
okay, I
Sorry.
Well, it's a good question. Brockus, does a
I only
guy
have
need to
half a
shave his
vagina,
nuts
if that
before you'll
helps.
suck on him?
I'm gonna go kill myself.
Brockus.
Turn your camera on.
Where's
Brockus.
AP with the number?
We wouldn't do this to you if we didn't like you.
I would.
Well,
I
that's
would. I would.
because you're an asshole, Schmeck.
I make fun of cripples. I don't care.
What cripple are you making fun of?
Who the fuck
Chair
are you
view.
picking on? What
I
did
made-
you do to-
I-
what did you do to Chair?
I asked him how long it'd been since he saw his dick. And then
I mean-
apparently it hurts when he orgasms.
You
Oh,
said that on the
what?
gun stream.
What?
So-
Out of nowhere too. We were making fun of him, but we were mocking for some
So
other reason. And
I
out of
don't have
nowhere,
a
he's just like,
stop,
it hurts when
you
I
know?
come, okay?
Where's my t-shirt from Samaj, by the way?
Samaj hasn't sent you. Was he supposed to?
Yeah, the one of me saying it hurts when I come.
Oh yeah, Samaj still has to make one of those. I don't know if he remembered.
I think he's been busy having his revenge lewd fucking spree lately.
Yeah, if you disagree with Samaj, he'll draw you nude. Lewd, not nude.
I said no!
Leaf now
Oh,
understands that.
I fucking hate my life. That was a horrible thing to wake up to.
It's gonna happen to you more and more often.
You were fucking warned.
Listen,
Also, do you like lime popsicles? Because they are the best ones.
no, actually, I think they're disgusting.
Oh, he didn't even give you a popsicle you liked.
But I'm just gonna continue with the Bromage war. By the way, chat, Bromage is a thing. Go post your memes on Twitter.
This is how you get looted.
I just want to
you,
point out.
You were the one that flirted with him all the time there, Brockus.
It was a joke.
Hold on,
It
No, it
isn't,
wasn't. You just in love with
Trippy!
isn't Brockus / everything a thing?
It's true.
I mean,
Anything, anything with a warm, moist hole and Brockus.
It's Brockus and
It doesn't even need to be warm. We're all that
I heard
moist.
somebody wanted to talk something to me. What's going on?
we hate you, and we think you smell like poop.
I think I
And
heard there was like something shown with my name in it, or somebody wouldn't shut their fucking mouth.
there
I
was
was-
some shit being
What the fuck's
said.
going on?
earlier.
Is it just
I-
fucking
I
bullshit
think-
I
like
don't know
usual?
who's talking about Trippy, but they said
Yeah,
that
you were part of the shit last night, right, Trippy?
Yeah, she needs to. You need to stop calling me a hypocrite, Leaf, because you just don't understand the situation.
Oh, so wait, it was you that was. I thought she was calling a
This
bunch of
went
people.
from
Well, I've been
0 to
called a
20
hypocrite by
real
her.
fast.
I have been called by- a
Dr.
hypocrite by
Koala
her
says, will we
and
leave
Brockus
this
in the
stream up?
last
Yeah,
12
then,
hours.
They all stay up.
24.
Or
just a bunch of
lady. I guess
bullshit.
doctor could be a chick too. Instead of loves. So I don't know. Yes, Koala. The stream will be up. Don't know why that needs to be asked.
That's
a
odd.
lot of people delete their streams when they're done with them for some reason.
What?
We're a streaming
I-
channel. That would be a really good way to fail.
Yes.
Yeah, it would.
We get most of the views after.
Yeah, that's true. Same here. Like I got some videos in the hundreds. Second channel, I've only got like 100 subs, and I get views that are like 150 and shit. So pretty
All right,
nice.
I'll be right back. Dr. Koala, if they go down, they only go down temporarily, so I can blur shit out if
Like Christian
shit
shit.
needs to be blurred out. Yeah, like that.
At least you
I'll
haven't
be right
shown
back.
someone's dick.
I just said I did.
They didn't get Chris Chan's dick.
I did
Ew.
that.
Wait, was that?
It was the first show I let Trippy host.
By the way, Trippy, Sarah came back, kind of.
That's good for her, man. Maybe she can make some friends.
Oh, she came back
I don't
threatening cast War Fox.
Oh,
No,
That's
I'll
fine.
be right back. I'm gonna go have a smoke. Anti-hero started the proper villains, so Brockus is in charge.
I can't say that I care what Sarah does. Good luck to Sarah though, if she's doing something.
I'm pretty sure because I did a quick read of the DMs while they were up, and it seemed to me that she said she was going to destroy Cast Warfox with all 7 of her buttholes.
Hey, are we gonna screen share the screenshots or what?
Are we
We
gonna
did.
like
We did.
get
They
to
were-
the heart
they
of
were
the
there.
situation?
The heart of the situation is all 7 of her buttholes. Like
Is
is that
there
how
a
you get to the heart?
situation?
I think the situation was mostly solved. What it boiled down to is that everybody behaved in a fashion that might not have been great, and that certain individuals need to possibly relook at the way in which they handle situations. Those individuals have been spoken with, and actions will be taken in the future that make everyone happier.
20 lashes
I'll
of
believe it
dawn!
when I-
And there will be no further drama.
The bitching witch says the bitching witch says you showed balls, Schmeckle. Yes, that one actually is down because I didn't
Wait,
know
what?
at the not my balls. Wizard the Cause.
You
Wizard
took
of
it down?
Cause.
Why
Well,
did you take it down?
By the way, though,
I
believe
took
it or
it down
not,
because a bunch of people were going on a witch hunt after Wisder and the Jeff shit.
Oh,
and I
put it
didn't
back
want them
up. That shit
flagging
was
up for it.
funny.
Oh yeah, I didn't
I
realize
thought it
that I
was
could
funny.
just fucking blur it out at the
No,
time.
you
so
don't have to do that. You age restricted it. It didn't break any terms
no,
of
you
service.
still have to do that.
I'm
for-
pretty
for
sure
YouTube.
you're not allowed to show testicles, Anon.
Yeah, you are.
Unless
They do
you
it all the
can
time.
somehow-
It
I
was
think balls are
educational.
out. I think
It was
balls
set it up to where-
educational.
balls aren't Christian,
That's
okay?
Neither is pussy.
So you can. So if balls aren't Christian, is a circumcised penis Christian? Uncircumcised
No,
penis.
that's Jewish.
Christian, right? Right.
Yeah.
Uncircumcised.
Yeah.
Not pussy's the devil.
I'm actually
It's
gonna go
true.
through. I'm gonna fucking I'll blur out the balls and I'll put that
Why
back
not?
up.
Please put it back
Take
up.
off your mask
That was a
to show
good
us
trick.
that you have a dick for a nose.
No, it's
Do it.
huge. No,
When she
I like to
sneezes, she makes people pregnant.
I do. That's what happened to your mom.
It's disturbing. This is the best you could do.
Yeah, man, your
I'm
mom
the best
jokes.
you could do. What the hell?
Oh,
fucked up enough.
you. Oh, yeah, no. I was telling Godfather earlier that he was an abortion that just didn't die. That's pretty accurate description of you too, honestly.
Aw, don't reflect onto me.
I'm sorry. I didn't
Because
get the
you can
hanger in there
talk
deep
that way,
enough.
doesn't mean I'm the same thing.
What?
But I think Trippy might have actually been there for the Brockus being a stalker thing. So maybe he can just confirm this for us one more time.
What's up?
Trippy, what was most of the Constream's stance on Brockus being a stalker?
You guys swept it under the rug and didn't pay any attention to it.
Oh,
Wait.
so you think he is a stalker?
No, I think he exhibits stalker behaviors.
Oh,
It's different.
God, interesting. I wasn't even trying for that one.
It's not full on like I'm gonna fucking sit in your house and wait for you to come home or climb in a tree or anything. He just did something that was real close to stalking, if not a little bit beyond that. I mean, it's different if you're going to look at. It's slightly different, right? If you're going to look at somebody's Facebook and be like, "Oh, that's what they're up to," you know. But if you're going to sit outside their house and then be like, "Oh, no, I was totally sending a text. That's it."
I don't know. I tend to
Just send a
believe his
text.
explanation there. He had just sent a text to her as she passed, so he was clearly on his phone.
I mean, are we still talking about this? Is like 2 months old.
Well, it was
Somebody's
brought up
trying-
again. We were blamed for portraying him as a stalker.
Yeah.
You guys didn't portray him as a stalker. Everybody just said no.
I would like to point out that Schmeckle, you're a little bit biased on this. I'm not saying that Brockus is a
Well, he was
full-blown
hoping-
stalker person, and
Yeah,
I'm not
okay.
saying that Trippy's wrong, but I am saying that Schmeckle, Brockus is like one of your favorite people and is a
He
guaranteed
told
pull
everybody
account.
that he was going to be biased on it before they did the stream about
I've
it.
been open about that, but
Well,
very
what I'm
with
saying
the
is-
evidence presented, a lot of other people came to the same conclusion. You know.
I'm just saying that you're not going to go against someone who's verified and determined to get you viewership.
I didn't even
I feel
like
like that's
Brockus.
important.
Sure.
I still
we
didn't buy it.
got rid of Wrath.
I mean, also, no,
we got rid of old Wrath. We can get rid of new Wrath.
oh damn, Brockus, you're expendable. Run.
Everybody's
Dude, I
expendable.
knew I was expendable from the fucking beginning. Are you kidding me?
Everybody's expendable, except Samaj. Samaj is not expendable. I will shut down the stream before I get rid of Samaj.
Exactly. But see, yeah, when it came to that situation when Brockus explained what he had been doing, you realize that Kadant wasn't the first person whose house he showed up to unexpected.
I
It's
forgot about
behavior.
that.
You also
that's
forget
what
the
I'm saying,
part
like,
where I did
something-
point out that we were actually dating.
Okay, yeah, so he showed up at his girlfriend's house.
That's
That
from
seems a little
your
less strange.
perspective, you guys were
No,
dating.
that
I
anyone
probably
would
will
say
never
the
hear
same
from the other
fucking
side.
thing. Well, apparently not you now, but yeah, anyone would say the same thing. If you spend that much time together and you have sex on a regular basis, and the two of you fucking talk on the phone for hours on
I
end,
never show up
Yeah,
to a
you're
woman's house
fucking
without
dating.
asking first.
I've done that.
they showed up to her house without asking.
That's
plenty of
rude.
times. Done the same.
It's
Cute
rude.
when it's cute when you want them there.
She's literally
It's
shown up to
rude.
my house unannounced multiple times.
And it doesn't mean that the same behavior is okay for everyone, is it? I mean, how would you like if, you're sitting at your house, you haven't cleaned anything, you're just chilling, it looks real lived in, and then your grandma knocks at the door. She's got a pie and she's like ready to
I wouldn't
party.
call her a
Is this
stalker.
Well, no, you wouldn't call her a stalker because it's your grandmother.
That's the point.
Now take that same situation and look at it like this. You're dating a guy for like a month or however. How long were you guys together, Brockus, at this point when you
This
went
was
over
an
to the other
on-off
woman's house?
relationship for 5 years.
Who? The first one?
On-off relation. Yes.
Yeah,
the first-
the first one. Kadant was only like 6 months or
I don't know
something.
if that was the first time he did it. See, there's a lot of little holes here, but still. It depends on several things.
There's no
Did
hole.
she
You're just
say
rejecting
before
information.
That it was fine for you to come over without calling or talking to her at all, or had she expressed that to you
If
before?
you've been together for 5 fucking years, you're probably good to just stop by.
Mhm.
That seems pretty
So
fucking
what was the
normal.
problem with you
Starts
stopping by
declining.
that time, though? There was obviously an issue with you going over that time, correct?
Yeah, she was actually fucking another guy behind my back. She
Okay,
did.
So yeah,
so-
She got
evidence
upset
to-
because I fucking caught her. She does it every fucking time. Anytime she's fucking around behind my back, and I
Wait,
find out about it,
wait. Multiple times, Brockus?
Yes, I
Yes.
fucking said it on the stream.
Yeah, but I have a bad memory. You know that.
Why didn't you
That was
you
such a
did it the
good
first
idea.
time, Brockus?
Because I'm a fucking pussy.
Oh, okay. But
He just wanted to emulate other
Do you
cucks
have
on
any
the
idea
internet.
how hard it is for me to actually even get into a
Oh my
relationship? It's
god, he
extremely
might be a proto cuck.
I know, but Brockus, you can't just get with thoughts because you're sad if you're single. Just leave the thoughts.
Damn, dude. you're
Well, I
getting
mean,
talked
you
down
can
to.
get with thoughts. Just don't date them, Brockus.
Everybody has that
Just
one
dick
person
'em.
that fucks them
Oh,
over.
and then there's that whole situation where you went on a non-stream and they basically verified that every single thing that you did was completely normal and it's fine for you because you're a battered relationship guy or whatever the fuck the term was.
I
Battered.
didn't actually
Yeah,
catch that
it's-
stream.
it's
Is
not
that the
those-
direction that went?
Yes, that is. It was a hug box and a half. There was nothing that was challenged. Nothing was challenged.
My channel's not about drama.
No, I can't write it off as
Your
being
channel's
normal.
about drama. But
I
you
can't
should
write
at
it
least-
off as being normal just because of some fucking mental shit, past experience,
Flip
stuff
the
like that.
genders and ask yourself the same questions.
What?
Yeah,
would I
no,
want a chick
still
showing
can't
up to
see
my
it as
house sitting in
normal.
her van?
Yeah,
No,
No, I
it's,
probably wouldn't.
it's
The chick, him showing up at the chick's house, they've been together 5 years. He figures she's cheating. Does end up catching her cheating. Yeah, I don't see any real issue with that.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, at that point, she and I had been dating for about 2.5 to 3 years.
Oh God, you stayed with Brockus.
Yeah, why would he?
Oh, anyways.
Again, pussy.
no.
I
it's-
was a pussy.
This stream is starting to smell like soy boy and cuck juice. What
Yeah,
the
it is.
fuck?
It's
This
like,
is
it
this is
smells
how
like Brockus's
people
top knot.
treat men when they come out of abused relationships.
No. It's not that it was an abusive relationship.
Yes, it was.
Okay, then tell me how Brockus treated her.
I don't know. I wasn't
How do
there.
you know that they didn't equally
Are
treat
you
each
trying
other
to
the
justify
same fucking
cheating?
way?
And being
How do you
aborted?
know?
Are you trying to ask if Brockus was asking for it, Trippy?
No, nobody was asking for it. Most
Wait,
likely.
Brockus, how are you
Now,
dressing? How
how
are you
did-
dressing, Brockus?
Stop saying wait for 5 seconds and let me ask something.
I
How
want
did
to know
you
how
treat
to
her,
dress.
Brockus?
Very well.
Did you
actually.
did you treat her the same? Did you mentally manipulate her or
No,
mentally abuse her?
no.
Mm-hmm. Are you
Brockus,
sure
were
you
you
didn't?
wearing short skirts?
No, I didn't wear
Because
shorts.
Did
it
you wear a
seems like you
low-cut
guys
top?
were both pretty fucking evil to each other.
No,
I bet I
that's just what
there's-
Zell
there's-
says because Zell thinks he knows everything about that story, even though he was only there for like a couple of months while it was.
Well, I don't
going
know. The
on.
person that you confided in him, didn't you?
Yeah, I used him as a venting tool to basically
Mhm.
vent my fucking frustrations about the shit that was going on with her.
That doesn't mean that he can't lie. I mean, Brockus uses me as a venting tool sometimes, and I could tell you right now that he fucks dogs, but he probably don't.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could do that, but
Look, I
what would be the purpose?
anybody who uses Schmeckel as a confidence point is probably it's probably a poor choice.
If
Like-
you already have shit that makes a person look bad, why would you add on top of it by lying? What's the point in that?
Easy to make them look worse.
Well,
If you're trying to make
okay.
someone look bad, you can make them minorly bad if you know Trippy fucking cheated on his wife. Or you can
Sure.
make him really bad with like 3 black guys and 3 Thai Filipino like lady boys. They were all under 12.
yeah,
You
of course.
know,
Yeah,
it's
all of it,
levels,
everything,
right?
everything happened. Oh my god.
Lies,
But,
lies actually, I think always have a
my
core of
point-
truth.
With even bringing up an on stream is why do you feel like you can't check somebody on something? Well, why do you feel like you have to just accept their story as gospel and not be
Well, I
like,
mean,
okay,
we did check him on it. We had him and Zell and Kadunt on here.
but you're trying to tell
We
me
checked
that you
both
feel-
sides of the
You're
stories.
trying to tell me that you don't
I'm-
trust Zell and that you think he would lie about a situation, and then you're turning around and telling me no.
Well,
you have-
I
I will blatantly say that I
I
don't
know
trust
for a
Zell.
fact that Zell will lie about a situation because
Well, you can say
I know
that all you
I've
want,
known him
dude.
For a very
You
long
can say
time.
that
He
all you
does
want,
do
but when
that.
it comes down to it, we don't know Zell in person. You do.
Yeah,
So of course, anything that you say, people are gonna be like, "Oh, he knew him." Let me
And
believe that guy."
anything
But-
that Zell says is going to be the same for Brockus, Trippy.
Yeah, but I don't hear Zell on live streams saying, "Oh, Brockus is a liar." I've never once heard him
actually,
say
he
that.
did
No,
that.
instead
Yeah,
he was on there
he's
saying
not a
Brockus
That's
is a
exactly
stalker.
what he was fucking doing, Trippy. When he
Okay.
brought up the whole goddamn thing, that's all he kept doing.
Yeah, but yet it's Brockus that's sitting there saying, "Don't trust Zell. Don't trust Kadunt.
Trippy.
Don't trust this person.
I
Don't
would-
trust that person."
I would like to say that the people who start yelling and screaming do not further the
Yes.
conversation.
Anti-hero, you know where the fuck you are.
Yeah, but since you're supposedly trying to get down to the bottom of this shit, think about it.
We got to the bottom of this shit months ago.
Obviously not, because people are still fucking talking about it.
People still
Schmeckle.
ask questions. They're like, "What about this thing that happened?"
No, what
Oh
it
my
comes down
God.
to, Trippy,
Oh
is
my
that
God,
you're-
I'm stuck in
I don't have all the fucking answers.
I'm
But I
sorry.
know for a fact that I'm only getting half of the story from one person involved when it comes to Brockus'
there was-
situation.
That's the thing. We've had the story from both at once. We've had them going back and
never
forth
had
with
the
it.
story from his ex that cheated on him.
No, that's true. I have not had it from that ex. I've had it from him and Zell and Kadant. I
Yes,
do not
so
know the
what's to
specifics
prove
of this
that them
earlier
two
thing.
didn't, mentally abuse each other?
Oh, what's
You're
to
saying
prove
that
that they
Brockus is
did?
the battered one.
Yeah, exactly.
But-
That's what if they did. If
You
they
see
were
the
bad
Burden
for
of
each
proof
other.
lies on the
Oh,
accuser,
let us
not the
protect the
accused.
guy.
man.
Let us protect Brockus because
Burden
Brockus
of proof
doesn't
is on the
manipulate people.
accuser, not the
Brockus
accused.
doesn't play the broken pod fucking
Trippy,
puppy
who
dog.
is making the accusation?
Who's making the accusation of what?
About Brockus. Who made the accusations?
Who made the accusations? Answer that for me then.
Zell and Kadant. And where
Okay.
does the burden of proof lie?
Well, it would lie with
With
them.
the accuser or
and-
with the accused?
It would, whatever. You know what I'm
well-
fucking gonna answer
Well,
here.
I mean, on the country, it often seems like it lies on the person being accused.
Hey,
Burden
Yeah.
of proof always lies on
if
I'm
the
just saying,
if the accusers
HubSpot-
cannot bring in
This
proof,
isn't fucking
then
law
fuck their
school.
accusations.
What
No,
the
it's not law
fuck?
school, but it's very simple. Anon phrased it better than I did, although I meant to say it the proper way. Innocent until proven guilty.
That's not
they
even how-
haven't proven.
That's
No,
not
I'm
even how the
just-
justice system works, though.
I'm just
They
gonna
say that, but that's not the case.
No,
I'm
not
sick
with
and
men
tired
anyway.
of certain persons
Yeah.
coming out and being like, "Oh, feel bad for me, feel bad for me, guys," and then the
Brockus
country
doesn't want anyone to feel bad for him.
bullshit.
He cried last time I pitied him.
Shit.
Oh my
Yeah, okay, you're gonna cry so that more people feel bad for you.
Brockus doesn't even like this being brought up. He
I
doesn't
don't
even
care
talk
what your
about it.
opinion
No,
is.
he
You're not
never
involved in
brings
any
it
of
up.
this. You weren't
Everybody
around
else
as far
always
as I
brings
know.
it up.
Yeah.
Well, hold up.
Sorry, Leaf, you weren't around. I
Okay,
don't see why
okay.
you would even
Hold
be
on.
interested.
Hold on. I don't know why I'm the voice of reason because I tend to play crazy
has
people to
be the
begin
voice
with.
of reason once
But
at least
I
on
would
country.
I would like to point out that everyone's points have merit, and I'm being dead
No,
serious.
that's not true.
No, it is true, and here's why. Because I don't think he does it on purpose, but Brockus does tend to occasionally play the victim card. I don't think it's a purposeful, malicious
No,
thing.
I
I think
will
he
say
does it
that.
because it's a trained response.
I
I
will
also
admit
think,
that,
though-
and I think Anon enables it.
I
Is
also
this-
think
Is
agree
this
with
Dr.
that.
fucking Phil right now?
I also
You know what?
If
Hey,
he's-
if I could beat Dr. Phil, I'd shave my goddamn hair, Wolfie. Go on.
Do it! Shave
think-
those ramen noodles.
Enough side fucking tracking bullshit.
I think Trippy's got
I could
points.
do that,
If you
Trippy.
watch a non-stream, Schmeckle, you'll learn a few things.
It's
one of the
like a
big things that
4-hour
you'll learn-
stream. Can I get
No,
it
well,
till
I'm
You
here?
can
gonna tell
just
you.
skip to when Brockus starts
I'm gonna tell
talking.
you.
Um,
You can fucking you'll learn that 90% of a story from Brockus is told by Anon. She's like,
Hey,
"Oh, what
hold
you
on.
did is this," and he agrees with her. So when
I was in
Brockus
the
tells a
middle of
story
making a
about his
point.
past,
I asked him
Brockus tells
questions.
a
I did the
story
same
about-
thing with Master Anonymous. Same thing.
when Brockus tells a fucking story about his past, everybody has to fill in the blanks for him.
I
and then
asked
he
him to
agrees.
clarify things.
Now hold on.
And then no, you didn't.
Yes,
I think
did.
that part of Trippy.
I think you
that
need to
part of
watch
that,
your own
though-
shit.
Trippy, I
Were they,
think
were
that
they
part of
leading
that-
questions, maybe, Anon?
Big time.
Probably, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that part of the reason that happens is because Anon is partially correct. Brockus doesn't usually bring this shit up. It's
She's
usually other
overly
people.
sympathetic.
I had
It's
to
usually
drag
me.
him on that stream.
Overly
And I-
sympathetic.
And I did it because I wanted to do it anyways. And I'm going to do more when the strike on my channel gets removed. And I already
That's
have a
nice.
whole bunch of battered men who want to come on and tell their stories.
Brockus
So-
is not a battered man. He was,
He was
cheated
abused
on,
by
not beaten.
yeah, he was abused by her. I believe that.
Bulls.
What about that
You don't
time?
have
mean,
to
you know
believe
what?
that if you don't
Not
want
even
to.
bullshit, right? Shouldn't he be over that by now?
What about
No,
I
about
would
the-
think
Yes.
so.
no.
I
be
think
honest.
so.
what
I
about
think
the
so.
time?
No,
What
in-
about the time
women-
that Brockus covered his dick in cracker crumbs?
You gotta
If
fucking,
that dog is dead now, he
Brockus-
can't tell anybody.
Brockus, you gotta pull your fucking pants up, start acting like a man, and move
Oh my
on from
god,
these stupid
that's toxic
situations.
fucking
And you
bullshit.
need to shut the fuck up
No,
because that
fuck
is some
you.
SJW
Fuck you.
bullshit.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. You
That's
Wait a
some
minute.
we
SJW
will afford.
bullshit.
We will afford
What you're trying to
abused
do is
women,
you're trying to sit
battered
there
woman syndrome, and
like-
all this shit.
You're just-
And
you're
nobody
trying to
gives
feminize
a
men.
fuck. No,
Trying to
I'm not trying to
man.
feminize men. That's fucking
not
ridiculous.
Fucking
If
Alex
he had been
Jones to
beaten
stand on
or
a
something.
soapbox and claim that the
If-
frogs
If he'd been beaten, he'd probably be called a pussy.
If he, well, yeah, but you know what? Then I might subscribe to
How
him being a
long
battered
ago-
man.
How long ago
Battered
were you
woman
with that woman
syndrome
anyways?
has nothing to do with physical abuse.
Yeah.
Well, then I don't agree with it either.
Okay.
How many years ago did you break up with that chick that cheated on you?
I'm pretty sure Brock is
Brockus.
busy drinking right now. Heavily.
Yeah. He's probably gonna go kill himself.
I
We're
doubt
all
that.
yelling. He's touching himself.
Oh man. Brockus, stop
When he gets
fapping.
off.
Stop fapping.
Master Anonymous still goes to therapy for the woman he was with 6 years ago for what
Well,
she did to him.
Brother,
And
tell him
I've
to
told
teach him
you
how to
my
pull his
thoughts on
bootstraps
that.
up.
Okay,
No.
well, hold up.
He
I
needs
would
to
like,
move on. That's it.
Yeah.
as a person who actually has PTSD from various situations, you can get it in a lot of different ways, and it affects everybody very differently.
Thank you.
Wait,
I'm not going to say that people need to pull their pants up and shit, but I'm also not going to say that there's no such fucking thing. I think-
Eventually, you will do the thing where you pull your
you're
pants
right,
up.
but
I mean,
I would
even
like
if
to
you have
point
to
out-
go to therapy, you
It's
shouldn't be
taken
in it for the rest of your life because one
Trippy.
person
It's
did some
taken
mean
me the
shit.
better part of a decade to get over certain shit that's happened in my life.
Exactly, dude. I understand that.
But what I'm saying is that it took me the better part of a decade and ferociously working at my life and having some ridiculously dark days to get through all that shit.
Yeah, but I
And-
know that you don't sit there and say, "Feel bad for me, feel bad."
My
Because-
fucking
Actually, that was the first thing he said when he joined the stream, Trippy.
Yeah, I was like, hey man, feel fucking bad for me.
You
No.
don't have to say it out loud for that to be
The-
the situation that you're
The
creating.
point I am attempting to make though is that everybody's psyche deals with it differently. I've said point blank that I don't think that Brockus does any of that maliciously or intentionally.
Yeah, he could have brainwashed himself.
I think that is the way that his mind has trained itself to function. My mind trains itself to function by being unapologetically aggressive to everything. Something my shrink has worked very hard at trying to get me to remove to no
I
avail.
told Brockus to see a therapist. That
You
was
could tell
my
him that all
number
you
one.
want, but
Yeah, he doesn't have the
when
money to do
will he
it.
be able to?
He doesn't have the money to do it right now. When he has the money to do it, he's gonna do it.
I've kind of already gone to my own therapist, and it was free.
Man,
Well, if
what'd
it's
you-
free.
How the fuck you get a free therapist? How fucked up are you?
Well, pretty fucked up. I've got
Actually,
diabetes.
a lot of jobs nowadays
You
offer
got a
free
therapist
therapy.
for diabetes?
It's a
No,
lot of
it was
jobs
part of it.
offer free therapy. I know every job I've worked where I live has offered free therapy several times a year. I've taken up on it.
I mean, hell, I know he's got a really bad shoulder. I mean, can he look into some state aid or something to where
You
he
guys-
could get some form
He's
of
got a
insurance?
lawyer.
You
He's got a
guys-
lawyer working with the company that's supposed to be covering his surgery and shit.
You guys, this has
Yes.
gone from 0
To
to-
gay,
Yeah.
to fucking 10 million in like
gay degrees.
the span of a
Oh, if you stick around for 5 more minutes, I'm gonna reveal Brockus's illegitimate lost son.
Is it Samaj?
It
Is he
is.
having an incestuous relationship with his own son?
The
No,
weirdest
what-
thing is Samaj is a year older. There was this whole situation with time travel, but yeah, related and incestuously gay.
But yeah, Trippy,
Oh,
continue
fuck.
yelling.
I'm not yelling about it.
I don't get
If I'm
no.
coming across
It's
loud,
funny.
it's probably because my
No.
microphone's too
It's
close.
funny. I like it.
No, when I
No,
think
I
when she
just-
says yelling, she just means keep talking trash.
I'm sick of a giant man baby. That's what we need to get rid of is the whole mentality of just wanting people to feel bad for you. Your identity be
Nobody
I
ever
am a
brings it
hurt
up.
person.
He
That
never
needs to
brings it up.
stop.
Everybody else does.
Yeah,
I
Brockus,
think
Keep talking over me
He was
because
the
it
one
makes
that
you
wanted
look
to
really
play-
nice. It makes you
play
look
the victim.
really good.
Trippy, you're talking over Leaf.
if Brockus was the one
That's
that
too easy
wanted
to
to
do.
play the victim, if he was the one that always wanted people to feel sorry for him, he would be constantly bringing this up himself. But he's not.
Have I used the
doing it.
fucking
In
word
fact-
always?
In fact,
I'm sorry.
on.
Shut the fuck
Every
up.
other
Shut
time.
the fuck
it's
up.
Hey,
brought up.
both of you stop because you're not getting anywhere right now.
Fuck, and he keeps talking.
I know, and that's why I keep telling you to
Let
get
it
closer
fight.
to the mic.
Yeah.
Anyway, as I was saying, Brockus does not want this stuff being brought up. In fact, when it does get brought up, he often tries to change the direction of the conversation. He doesn't like to talk about this shit. The shit should have been over a long time ago. The only reason it was brought up today was because there was rumors floating around that it was people involved with the Kunstream, Schmeckel and that were making the accusations. And I was saying, no, it was his former friends that did that to him, not Schmeckel or the people.
Okay,
Okay.
so now you who recently came into the gun stream want to blame it on
Okay.
2 people. That
Can
you
I
don't
may
even
I interject?
That's
May I
nice.
talk over the both of you now? I'd like to point out something that is a little confusing to me. Apart from Schmeckle, who is a self-professed drama lol cow farming piece of shit, right?
I agree with everything said there.
Apart from Schmeckle, if you guys are so aware that Brockus hates every second of these conversations, why was this handled live on the Cunt stream?
Because Schmeckle's in charge.
And because if that's the only reason, then the rest of you should have known never to bring it to Schmeckle's attention and talk to Brockus about it offline.
Brockus didn't. None of them brought it to my attention. While we were live, what do you call it? The proper villains were streaming about it.
What?
It was brought to my attention
This
in
is
the
a
chat.
while ago.
They brought it up before we did.
When? The proper
Don't-
villains? Because there is no proper villains now, so I'm not sure what you're talking
This
no,
was like 2 months ago, dude.
When the
Ah.
original stalking thing was brought up, it was not brought to my attention by Brockus or any of these guys.
I'm gonna have to look back, Schmeckle.
it was
because I
All
don't
right.
remember.
In that case, I apologize. I thought one of y'all brought it up. I take that back. Schmeckle, you are still the piece of shit I always thought you were.
Yeah, I know.
But
Guys,
Schmeckle, I don't remember them being the ones to bring this up first.
Guys,
I'm gonna have to look back into that, dude, because
Yeah, it was.
I didn't know that.
It was a Tuesday. Or actually, they went on
Guys,
Tuesday, so obviously it was a
Dog wants
Tuesday.
us all to know that we're gay as fuck.
no.
Well, obviously,
No,
Go
well, one second though. Before I forget this, it was shortly
Tuesday?
after they switched to the later time slot.
what?
They
I'm trying to
didn't
think of where I was.
They
I don't
didn't
know
use
if I was here
overlap
or
with
there.
Han Solo, and they definitely were overlapping with Han Solo.
Okay.
Oh,
Guys.
Brockus is still gone. He'd probably remember
Yeah,
when it was.
Anti-hero that I almost called Octane wanted to say something.
Guys, who's
Lady?
excited for deer season? Because I am.
I
So
am
excited.
fucking excited for venison. I can't wait.
Right.
Dead
Okay.
deer, the best.
Okay, continue.
Mill me some deer steaks.
Wait,
I
can you
wanna
do
make
that?
those
Oh
burritos.
shit! You can't do that over a border.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you.
not.
Yeah. Oh, yes, you can.
Look,
Can
even
you?
Oh, yeah.
Schmeckle, you live in a place where deer are plentiful. What the fuck is wrong?
Also, that too.
We can't legally sell it here.
You're not selling it. Just go kill it yourself.
Yeah, I'm
With a
not
hammer.
supposed to use guns.
Much worse.
There are these things called
What?
bows,
What?
Hammer?
bow and arrow, deadfall traps, pitfall traps. You could do all kinds of stuff to net yourself a deer.
I don't know.
It may require a
Oh,
little
I'm
effort.
gonna have to learn. Oh no, I'm out.
He's pretty small. You could probably just pop her into a gun and kill a deer with a leaf. Yeah, a leaf bullet.
Muskets didn't fire rounds much bigger than she is, frankly.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it was a 69 caliber. I don't think she's that much bigger than that.
There we go. Trippy,
She's gone.
I
Gone.
just remembered that the stream is actually named after what it's about, so it should be easy to find.
I mean,
You'll be
Probably.
able to see it. It's named something about the proper villains versus Brockus or something. And then, or it might be Zell versus
I mean,
Brockus.
then again, you guys are streaming at the same time. How am I supposed to tell who mentioned what first?
Well, if you watch ours, we're going
Yes.
through a
Minutes.
regular Han Solo, and then it's like, oh shit, they're doing this.
Okay.
Yeah, it ends up pretty clear that they were doing it first.
Part of my point for this whole thing is I think the hug box needs to stop. And it's
Isn't
not just
that-
anybody
Oh,
just here.
If I was anything about
Wasn't that a TV show? The Hug Box? That was the Love Boat. my bad.
Probably. What? Love
Yeah,
Boat.
the Love Boat was a different thing.
Oh, okay. That wasn't
Good
about
show
hugging,
though.
that wasn't about hugging Brockus, because I'm pretty sure it was hugging
My
Brockus.
opinion, Leaf, I don't know how long you've been associating with anybody here. So I don't know what you know about the situations and things like that.
Don't
I don't know
give
if you were
Brockus your
here.
address, just to be safe. Yeah, you know what? I don't think he's a stalker, but play on the safe.
Wait, so you're telling me I should have sent that DM 2 weeks ago?
How many
Oh,
women?
God
are-
damn it!
Damn.
Brockus, you told me it was going to be nice.
How many women
told
have
me-
blocked Brockus?
He
On
told
Twitter.
me that there was going to be nothing but sweet, sweet butt loving for hours, and now I'm a little nervous.
Is that a thing?
Is he quiet for a reason? Brockus, you outside my window?
Is Anonymous wearing a predator mask?
I wish it was a predator mask.
Wearing a dick nose
Look,
hiding.
I
nose.
just want to know whether or not Brockus is outside my window right now.
Probably.
Because if he is, he needs to come in and get this dick in his mouth. Brockus, respond.
I think he's smoking. I think he's chain smoking.
I think he's ignoring us
Well,
because
I
he hates
do
us all right
know
now.
that he has to
Yeah,
strip down to
probably.
his skivvies in order to smoke. He likes doing it naked.
Okay, but he's not going to be on camera, so who cares? He can talk and smoke at the same time.
Oh, yeah, that's true. He also
maybe-
likes cooking bacon naked, which I told him was a bad idea, but he's like, no, it's my
He's
favorite
gonna burn
pastime.
his dick.
You
I've
ever,
done that before.
You ever
It
gone
hurts.
hunting high?
Well, you have.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty cool.
No, I've never been hunting. Like, I've never shot a gun.
What?
Never shot a gun.
I guess my dick is bigger than yours, Trippy.
Only
My
by, like,
favorite,
23
favorite
inches.
firearm is the Mark 19.
Nice.
It's
Well, I
a
had
machine
buddy that
gun.
wanted to take me shooting, take me to the gun range and shit.
No, this
But
is
the
Trippy, do
range
you know
by
what a
his
Mark-
house, dude. What?
Trippy. Do you know what a Mark 19 is?
I don't know
It's
shit
a,
about
it's a
guns,
it's a
man.
machine gun. It's relatively slow as machine guns go. It's only about 60 rounds a minute.
Okay.
Which is really slow compared to most machine guns, and its range isn't great either. It's only about 1,000 yards out. But what's cool about it is the rounds it fires. They're not 5.56. They're not 7.62. They're 40 millimeter fucking grenades on a belt.
Jesus.
You can level
That's
neighborhoods
right.
with
I
it.
knew I'd heard of
It's
this.
fucking great. Oh, they're so cool. They give you an instant erection when you fire them.
But
Women
this is
walked away with 8-inch bulges. It was
fucking-
great.
My buddy was gonna take me to the range by his place, and then he went to it to check it out, and they were like, "Here's our guns for rent for you to go onto the range with." And the first, like, he pulled out or the guy handed him a pistol, and there was fucking duct tape on the handle, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't think it'd be safe shooting here," and he left. Fucking duct tape the handle. That's what happens, man, when you're in Michigan and nobody has any kind of money. Everybody here lives paycheck to paycheck. It's crazy.
I don't even get to the next paycheck.
I don't even have a paycheck.
I get one. It's just
Man,
very
that's-
small.
That's like the worst situation.
Smoke weed every day.
How do you live, Trippy? The paycheck.
Disability.
Yeah.
Oh.
I kill orphans for hire.
Wait, does diabetes count as a disability?
Trippy has the
No.
diabetes.
That's when you have
Who
no
does
feet.
Yeah,
Trippy's
I guess Stumpy here would have a little problem, like working construction or something, eh?
No, I'm not on disability.
Then how the fuck do you get by?
How do you get by?
I
Well, we
fucking
gotta
make a
spotlight
very
that.
small amount of money.
Nobody needs to know. How about that? Good answer? Yep, good answer. I'll tell you when Anon starts taking her mask off for videos.
Never.
Okay. He's
See?
part of Antifa.
Yeah,
Of course.
super Antifa.
I work under Miss Anon. Like, way under.
you
So far,
wish.
she's before.
You guys are disgusting. I'm pretty sure that was a sexual exchange.
No. I'm in an underground bunker somewhere.
You're gonna give Master on PTSD, Trippy. Don't hit on his woman.
No, she's like
What's
buried.
going on? Why are we talking about having sex with an on? That's just weird.
And
Why aren't we
gross.
talking more about having sex with a non?
Because
I
she
wouldn't
wears
want to do
gross.
that
because
it
she
would be
wears a mask, and people
incredibly-
who wear masks cannot be trusted. This is a proven fucking fact.
And they also have to be ugly.
Yeah,
She's
I've
incredibly
seen
vanilla
what she
sex,
looks
dude.
like under there. There's actually like 3 little beard hairs.
She told us before that her sex is like incredibly vanilla. It's like
Super.
always missionary.
Yeah.
It's all she does. Master Anon told me that himself.
It's just like
Mhm.
10 times a day, but it's super boring.
That's a sad
Like
fucking
the
life.
lights off. Fucking
Well, I mean, you have to have
Clothes
sex.
on.
shirts on.
I have crotchless underwear, so I could still wear
Do
underwear while we're
you
fucking.
also wear like those Mormon missionary pajamas too?
Yeah.
Like the full bodysuit?
Wait, have you seen the onesie that's a cross so that you can't touch yourself?
Yeah,
That-
I have seen that
that-
shit.
That's
And
what I
she's-
wear to bed.
Yeah, as he bangs her, her nose spins around,
But
and
yeah,
you hear the
no,
fucking
it's
meat
erect.
spin music.
No, it's erect.
That's
'Cause
not
her nose
erect.
is a
Around.
dick.
I don't have ED of the dick face.
It's not erect. You're like a
Did she
lady
just
boy.
call herself a dick face? Like, I just want everyone to know that a non-dick face confirmed.
I have a
When you
huge
start-
dick on my face. All the
Once in
time.
a while, when the
We're
mask
gonna
comes
ruin
up from the
cheating
bottom,
with
like,
no
Wait a
oh,
minute.
that's not a
You said
mustache.
that your sex life was really vanilla. You don't have any dicks on your face.
If she
Either
did,
look,
I
either
think
your sex life
Mr.
is vanilla or you're lying. Pick one.
Mr. Anonymous
Both.
would be like, "Whoa, no, baby, no, put the mask back on."
Yeah, he likes when I wear the mask.
Yeah, unless you sneeze during sex.
That's
like
probably
if you
also
did
usually
sneeze
the
during
kill.
sex, it would be an instant money shot.
Come out my nose. Aha!
He's
She
like,
comes
"Oh,
out and
salty."
impregnates her man's mouth.
Yep.
Does he suck your nose while he fucks you? Like, is that how this works? Like, does he like orally fillet your nostrils while?
It's not gay if the dick's on her face.
It's
Not that gross. It just made me fucking.
I'm just
inhale
wondering-
We're
what
talking
happened.
about dicks too much for Wolfie.
Like, I just want to point out that you've now established in the lore that your man like sucks on your cock nose.
I
All right,
never
bring Brock
confirmed or
inside.
denied that.
No, I don't think you understand. This is not
No,
the lore.
it's canon.
It's the lore.
Okay, what happened? I missed the 7-inch clit. That was a lot better than the dick face.
You
Watch
can
out.
have both. But he sucks on both.
Now I'm,
Fucking
just,
pervert.
now I'm just covered in dicks.
Like he's giving the wrong one a hand job.
My boobs are dicks. My hands are dicks. My fingers are dicks. I'm made of dick.
All canon.
I don't know about that.
Samaj just needs to draw a giant dick and put a mask on it.
Her eyelids are actually
That's-
little foreskins.
Thumbnail.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
Time to circumcise you, and he just comes towards you with a pair of scissors and holds your eye open.
Oh man,
Garden shears, man. Garden shears. Scissors, those are too precise.
I get
I
on
think
the
they call
best
it
streams.
They call it a zebble.
This is the quality content I pay for on YouTube.
You pay things on
.com.
YouTube.
But you don't fucking pay us. Fuck you.
No,
That's what
I,
we need to do. Let's
no,
do a.
I do
we'll
YouTube
give,
Red.
We'll all be Brockus' therapist.
I
Get
do
him back in.
I
We'll
do
all just hold a therapy session.
the premium YouTube.
What the fuck does that give you? Wait,
No
what the fuck is
commercials.
that?
No
That's it?
commercials. No,
commercials, no
you
pay
get
for anybody.
you get Google Play Music for free. No commercials on that either.
Oh, it sounds like something I'm not gonna waste my money on.
Yeah, I could just Google the music if I wanted to listen to it on YouTube, and then
Yeah, but
turn
it's
an ad
great
block
when
on.
you're driving in the car and it's Bluetooth and like you turn on Google Play and it has all your shit on it. That's pretty cool.
It is.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
guess that
you want to do that, Speckle? We'll hold Brockus a therapy session right now.
Fuck.
We'll all be real nice to him. We'll hug him. We'll tell him that he is really, truly a battered man.
Oh man.
And then we'll get into the meat and potatoes, and we'll tell him to pull his fucking bootstraps up, tighten his belt. Show the
Holy
Lord
Brockus!
that he's a
Holy
6 foot tall man.
I know how to get Brockus back.
fuck!
Brockus! Get your ass in
no,
here. We
stop,
have a Streamlabs we
stop.
need to read, and I can't
What's
read.
going
them.
on?
This is
Anti-hero?
important.
What?
I just okay. So in the chat, Fake has said something that I think is like fucking game changing. They said Anon wears a mask because she is Brockus.
That could actually change the game.
That's the lore now.
Just
it.
because they have the same titty size doesn't mean they're the same person.
I don't know.
Hey man, Brockuses are way bigger than mine.
At least
I don't
twice as
know.
big.
So
No,
I
it's
think
gonna be
that World of Warcraft and Star Wars are the worst fucking things in the world.
We'll see. Dude,
And DBZ is a shitty television show.
okay.
I'm trying to get Brockus to come out and rage.
Oh,
Yeah,
No, I'm trying to.
Usually all you gotta do
Brockus
is
needs
say-
to come back anyway. Brockus.
The new Teen
There's
Titans.
a
looks
Streamlabs.
amazing.
Shut the fuck up. Brockus, there's a Streamlabs, and I can't read it.
Joseph Kerwin for $3. $3 Canadian.
Yeah,
Offspring wrote a song about Brockus called "Self-Esteem." Joseph Kerwin put another $3. Can we send Brockus to train under the beard variant?
I think we should do that. It gets Brockus into Canada, as I've been planning. Makes him easier to rape. And I think he would benefit from Beardy's teachings.
Did you
Well,
just
it would
admit to
not benefit
premeditated?
the
Are you
country
gonna-
because then
who's-
you'd be on Canadian internet.
Did you just admit live to premeditated rape?
Well, I mean, it's just a rape
Allegedly.
fantasy we have. It's a rape
Allegedly.
fantasy we have. Brockus is into it. Don't worry.
Allegedly, disavow.
It's all consensual. My camera's not on, right? You can't see air quotes.
Brockus, come back, man. We're done fucking with you as hard as possible.
Look, Brockus, Jimmy's here. Jimmy's here, Brockus.
Hey,
Jimmy, bring Brockus out of his
it's a
shell.
semi. It's a semi. What's up, semi?
Hey guys, what's going on?
We're trying to fix
We
Brockus.
made a lot
know
of
he
fun
can
of
be a good
Brockus,
man.
and then Brockus disappeared. And
I
now
want
we're
you
all
to-
worried
I
about him.
want
I said I
everybody
didn't
to
want
know
to
I'm
fucking
not-
talk about this anymore, so I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I'm going
not
to keep
making
myself
fun
fucking
of the
muted.
man.
Well,
I know he
If-
can be
uh,
good.
Brockus,
and
we
great.
changed topics a long time ago, man.
yeah, we started calling Samaj gay.
We were talking about a non-sex and a theory that you and her are
The same person.
same.
We definitely are. That's why we never talk at the same time.
Holy shit, they don't.
Well,
You never-
We done blown your mind now.
oh
I
my
guess
god,
the-
they're the same Does that mean Brockus's nose is a dick?
Yes. He's also a dick face.
He hides it well.
Like I've
Wolfie, are
seen
you okay?
I've seen Brockus on camera. He must use a lot of awesome.
All right,
special effects to hide the
one
dick.
second. One second, everybody. Tamma the Hun says this is kind of ridiculous. I have some fucking questions for Brockus.
Yeah,
Dot,
well,
dot,
you're
dot,
not
dot,
going to get
dot.
an answer.
dot, dot, dot. Brockus, can you please answer it, Tamma? It's a Tamma. She ain't gonna be mean to you. And I'm sure she's just
What the
asking.
fuck does she want?
I don't know. She
No,
just,
don't
she
be
just
mean
said
like
that she
that
has
to-
questions.
There is
Tamma,
some
dude.
rage
She's never
for
deserved
no
any of the
reason.
rage thrown her
Tamma,
way.
ask your questions. Brockus is here, and he may not answer them nicely, but he seems willing to answer.
Okay. Well, while you're typing in those questions, I have a question of my own. Leaf, are you here?
Nope.
Leafy
No.
is here.
No, she said a couple minutes ago she was going to get a drink.
Okay, here I was thinking like a proper lady. She
What the
knows
fuck is
when
your
to-
problem with me? I have never done anything to you. Tell me, what the fuck have I done that has been super aggressive to you? I don't have a fucking problem with you. I'm pissed the fuck off right now, which is why my goddamn demeanor and fucking tone is actually very angry towards you. But it's not actually towards you, but I'm fucking pissed. But
Well,
I
if you're
have
mad
a
at
fucking
me,
problem
man,
with you. I don't know
come
what
on.
you're talking about. Are you
He's mad at
talking
everyone
shit about
else.
someone?
Okay, you have to scream that you don't have a problem with her. There's a problem.
Well, hold on. It's because he's angry at the entire situation, plus all of us, and he's not good at controlling his emotions, which means he
He's
doesn't
not
need to-
mad at me, anti-hero.
He's mad. He's always mad at you.
Oh, no,
Schmickle.
come on. Be mad at me, Brockus. Go ahead. Let's hear it. I mean, if not, then I guess not, but
I'm pretty sure
Be
he's
mad
just
at me,
tired
I
of
can
talking
take
about
it.
this shit
So
forever
Anon,
and ever.
Anon,
Yep.
it seems awfully funny that he's talked about it this much, but yet there's still so many questions.
You gotta put a dick on my face next time you draw me, Samaj.
Well, that you
Sorry.
bring up an interesting question. I wanted to get your particular opinion on this because now I've lured two other ladies on the stream there. Are you laughing? Are you thinking this is what you deserve? Well, what's
No.
your thoughts?
No, because I know if I say I'm gonna get it worse if I laugh at
You've
it.
looted more than two other women.
Also,
There's been
you
a
didn't
non-vamp opal league.
You didn't even give her a popsicle she liked. You gave her something she doesn't like. You should have given her a good popsicle.
I'll give you
Oh.
a good popsicle.
You do realize there's there's symbol as you do realize that popsicle is a symbol from a dick, right?
All right, guys. Well, 1 second. Tamara's was all uppity in the fucking chat here.
Wow.
She says, in response to Brockus's answer, "Why am I treated worse than anyone else you work with on the Cunstream by you? Who asked to get DM info first to be yelled at?" And then she asks, "Can I get an answer?" I asked my questions.
Can we give her a link?
I mean,
Like,
he always yells at me.
Fuck
Give her
this
a link.
I'll jump out if you get.
Where is any of this coming from? I don't fucking understand
If you-
anything.
Oh yeah, Brockus. Just
Hold up.
Well, like I said, when do you guys hook her a link?
I'll drop if we don't have room. I'm not sure if
No,
we
well, we do have room.
You want me to
throw a
send her
link.
a link?
Yeah,
First
bring
you
her
go.
in.
Get on it, man.
I'll take care of it.
No, it's
Samaj.
not full of Tamma. It's not 8, it's not 9, it's 10 people you can have. 10.
Samaj,
10.
I sent the link. The
Yeah,
link is-
where's my sexy picture?
that's a good point. I don't know, maybe because you haven't pissed me off yet, I should try. Although maybe I don't.
Star Wars is terrible, and I hate Marvel because it's gay.
No,
oh,
Wolfie. All you have to do is tell them not to do it.
Hey,
Reverse psychology works perfectly on this
Samaj.
motherfucker.
Okay,
Samaj,
don't
I
do
gotta-
it. Don't do
gotta-
it.
I have to electronically suck your dick for a second, dude. the Power Rangers picture. That was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that.
I
the
just
other
want to
night.
point that out. That was cool as fuck.
That was boss as fuck.
I've been a Power Rangers nerd since I was a kid. That was cool. Thank you. I'm done.
Okay, that's good. I wish I could take all the credit for that, but that was someone else who donated money to help Broski get his meds. So,
Samaj,
yes.
where are my lewds? Where are lewds of Trippy? No, anyway.
Trippy, you don't get
watch
any
the
goddamn
Hard
loot
Boiled
because it would be really, really weird for Samaj to draw you naked since you look like thin Samaj. It would look like he was just sitting there hopeful.
Hey, look, it's Tema.
I wouldn't want him to get too hard while drawing.
Well,
Hi, Tema.
Hello.
All right, Tama, Brockus, have a peaceful discussion. I'm gonna go take a piss.
Did the word peaceful just get said on the country?
By the way, Trippy's in charge.
Oh, fuck.
Why would you do that,
That's a first.
Schmeckle?
I like
Because
balls.
he said the word peaceful and regretted it.
I like
Calm
balls.
down. We're gonna let Tema say what she wants to say
I'm gonna mute myself.
or ask. Go ahead.
So why am I the first person to get yelled at an off stream as soon as we're offline? And why am I the last person to get information for shows I'm supposed to be running? And why am I not able to communicate with the rest of the people that I'm supposed to be able to communicate with? And Brockus, why do you seem to have more animosity towards me than anybody else that comes on the stream that's a regular?
I don't, but can you be specific in everything else you pointed out?
Okay. The 2 times I've spoken to you with any length of time to them off air, it has been you shouting at me because I, one, asked you a question, and then the second time because I stated my opinion. And other than that, you don't interact with me at all unless it's to shout at me about how wrong I am, even when I'm not wrong.
Okay. I think you're referring to the one with the Tyro thing, and I yelled at you because you kept asking a question I had answered 3 times. 3 times already. But you kept asking the question.
No, you
And
you shouted at me.
No, you kept assuming things that I was saying when I wasn't actually saying those. You did the exact same thing that Antoine actually did, where you basically decided, well, this is how I actually see it instead of what I'm actually saying. And then when it was later explained by Tyro, because he finally understood what I was actually trying to say, I'm very bad at explaining myself, by the way. I don't know if this was obvious or not, but I'm very bad at explaining myself a lot, especially when I'm very mad. And when somebody's asking me, when someone asked me a question 3 times, and I've answered it the same way 3 times, and then somebody has to then explain and explains it just with an analogy, and suddenly you understand it, I'm more pissed because it just bugs me when people don't understand what I'm trying to say. So when I told you I really didn't give a fuck about Cadunt and Antoine fucking, you should have just accepted that I didn't give a fuck about it, and that what I was pissed about was the fact that they never told me. Zell knew, Lo-Fi knew, they definitely knew, and they danced around fucking telling me for weeks before it actually came out publicly, but I'm supposed to be one of their closest fucking friends.
Brockus,
Either
I've been
keep it a
thinking about
secret
that
from
a
me
little bit.
and everyone the fuck else, or don't treat me like a fucking audience member. I'm supposed
Brockus,
to be one of the
I've been
closest
thinking about
friends.
that shit. 1 second, Brockus. I've been thinking about that honestly, and aren't Antoine and Cadunt also some of their closest friends?
Yes, Antoine. And
I can't blame them for keeping the secret then, to be honest.
Yeah, and it shouldn't.
Okay, but
fucking
that
matter.
I can blame
But that
Antoine.
wasn't it. No,
Anyways.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead,
confused as to
Emma.
why I was the first person to be shouted at because you didn't give me a why. You kept telling me what the outcome of it was. And I was like, what does the outcome have to do with your motivation? And you never told me your motivation. And then you just straight fucking said right here, I'm bad at explaining stuff. So you got pissed off at me because you were bad at something and then you took it out on me. And then you didn't fucking act like I was a human being for fucking weeks, dude. And then the next time I talk to you, it's off air, and the first thing you do is shout at me because I expressed an opinion that was negative towards Leaf.
Can I step in for just a second? It sounds to me like Brockus had said he was bad at explaining things.
I've actually
And
said
you
this
were-
multiple times.
Okay, but and then Tama, you were clearly not understanding him. That's why you asked multiple times.
Yes.
You did it multiple times. So he was getting frustrated with the situation, and then asking the multiple questions. So it was a communication error. He's not actually mad at you, and you don't. It was just something like that. This is a misunderstanding, as far as I'm concerned. It's kind of a non-issue. This isn't really something. I understand if you get upset. He got upset with you, but now you know that it was just.
They haven't gotten the chance to even talk about it, so.
Oh, okay. Well, see, there you go.
Because I've been trying to reach out and speak, but I'm completely fucking ignored, so I can't find a way to do this except for in the middle of the fucking stream. Because every time I try to ask, I'm just blown the fuck off.
I've been ignoring the chat this entire time. I've been ignoring the chat for several days now because I've been playing World of Warcraft while I'm fucking streaming. Excuse me for not noticing if you've been trying to bring it to my attention in chat.
It hasn't been just in chat, Brockus. We're supposed to be working on a show together. I'm supposed to run the show, and I am literally the last person brought to the fucking show.
I sent you the link before I sent it to Leaf, but at the same time...
There are only 2 hosts on that show, and really, you ain't supposed to be working with Brockus. He was taking over for me for a couple days.
All my job is to do is give you guys the link if Schmeckle hasn't already given you the link and push the button to start and end it. That's all my job is. I'm not supposed to actually be on the stream to talk to you guys about anything unless I want to. And most of the time I don't want to because most of these topics don't actually interest me. I don't want to talk about taboo fucking sex topics because, well, one, the first episode wasn't actually...
Brockus don't have no sex. Well, they're not all sex topics, dude.
It's taboo topics in general. I don't care. They're not that interesting to me. I didn't feel like talking about it because of what you guys were talking about. As for the topics and what you guys are talking about, again, not my job to bring that information to you guys. That's your guys' job. It's your show. I just push the fucking button. I'm just the producer. I've been the producer for the country, or a backup producer for the country since I pretty much came onto the scene and was one of the fucking 4 goddamn main hosts. That's my job. Now, for the shows that I am a part of, like Han Solo, yeah, I'm going to be active. I'm going to bring up topics. I'm going to fucking talk to people. I'm going to give people the links and shit like that. Otherwise, I'm just the guy pushing a button. And no, I haven't been ignoring you, Atema, but you saying that you've been trying to reach out to me multiple times, I don't see any of that. It's you basically being
Dude, you won't even follow me back on fucking Twitter so we can communicate. We work.
I don't follow half the people back on Twitter because I fucking just ignore my notifications sometimes. I'll look at my phone and I'll get like 200 notifications. I'm like, fuck this.
I gotta ask, Atema, did you reach out to him or did you just...
I tried. I've followed him back. I've tried adding him for fucking tweets. I've tried everything I can, and I can't get a fucking response, dude.
Have you tried asking him to follow you or DM you?
Yes, and then you added him to the chat, and that was the only response I've gotten was the Hangout link. Nothing else.
I interject?
Sure.
This could be better suited for an after chat.
Holy shit, Bear Dog said that.
Well, it's good.
I'm
high. I do gotta say, it seems like you guys have an issue that ain't an issue. I think you were expecting more from Brockus than is Brockus's job.
No, it's not just the not getting the link. Yeah, it's not just getting the link at the last minute, which is fucking whatever. You know, the show started and 2 minutes later I get the link. That's fine, whatever. I know shit happens. No, I'm talking about just trying to have a regular conversation. Just reach out and, you know, I get Anon works like 6 days a week and she has really long hours. She's not going to be around, but Brockus is there for every fucking show. And I try to talk to Brockus, and the only interactions I've gotten from Brockus have been being shouted at. So
have you sent him a DM through Twitter? Or has it just been adding?
I can't send him a DM through Twitter.
I thought you could through that one group conversation, but I mean, Brockus, how often do you speak to Trippy outside of streams?
Not often.
Or
we've shot DMs
or Ace, or anyone but the inner circle, really.
Most of the time, I'm only DMing the inner circle. But on occasion, if I am talking to somebody in DMs, it's because I'm having a conversation with somebody who probably hit me up or I hit them up. And it's probably about something that just happened. Otherwise, I'm yelling at Trippy, why would you send me that fucking porn, you sick bastard?
I haven't done that in a while. I don't.
No,
think.
not in a while.
And,
But
well, we also have to remember. It's just about. We have to remember that everyone here is a very laid back kind of people. I mean, we like barely plan out a lot of the topics in advance. I mean,
says you, motherfucker.
You don't even lie.
Well, sometimes
I plan topics for every show except the cunt stream.
like for
There
example,
probably should be
you,
a little
dude.
bit more
Schmickle.
communication, but
Also,
just something
No,
to
sorry.
talk about later.
That's correct, Emma. I make sure other people plan topics for every show.
That's
but
what. Yeah, there you go.
I have
Well,
open DMs, and I actually do check them. There are some perks to running my own business.
Well-
I can check my phone while I'm
I
working.
think it's
I do it a lot.
pertinent to understand that the word schmeckle is not just Schmeckel's name, but also has become synonymous with fucking someone over. To schmeckle someone.
You're gonna get that in the
I should probably point that out.
You
At
should make
least the
that a
Urban
shirt.
Dictionary.
I also think that maybe like there's a certain level of expectation that we all have that's on different levels. I mean, when Brockus does the Han Solo stuff, like I'm often there with him, and we're very laid back in that. We'll have a couple of stuff, and it's more like an open house. We'll send the link out to whoever we feel like. It's
Holy shit! I just realized we have Antoine in the chat. He says Schmeckel doesn't plan any. Sorry, fake British accent. Schmeckel doesn't plan anything. You don't fucking say.
Don't do.
Oh,
Don't do that
God.
again.
Hashtag.
real quick.
Antoine, I'd just like to say, it could be argued that I planned the fall of the villains. That's sitting you thinking for a bit.
You didn't do shit. That fucking
Of course I didn't. Of course I
Anyways,
didn't. But that
no,
argument
money.
could be made.
Addressing money.
This
Addressing
term,
the money time. Address the money time. Shush. You shush. Everyone
Before
shush.
everybody cuts him off. Go ahead, Brockus.
Joseph Kerwin for $2. About 2 months ago, Brockus and I argued over laws regarding buying shotguns. I won the argument, but the stream quickly moved on. Can I collect my Joseph was right now? Yes, Joseph, you were correct. I was wrong.
there you go.
Antoine says, except you aren't even close to that intelligent. I don't know, Antoine. I said you'd fall apart. You fell apart.
Are you the puppet master?
No,
I
I
mean,
think
who
Anti-Hero was trying to
knows?
say something.
What's that,
I think
Brockus?
Anti-Hero was trying to say something before I cut him off.
it was probably just going to be something silly. So
Probably.
just imagine that it was that. I'm pretty simple.
The
Yeah,
inner
we all know.
circle.
I enjoyed it.
Who said the inner circle?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Illuminati shit is
It's
I'm
just
a
the
circle.
easiest way to refer to the fucking, the four main guys. Me,
Illu-
Simon, Brockus, and Anon.
Illuminati confirmed.
I
Yeah,
thought-
definitely.
I thought somebody had an issue with me here tonight. I wanted to hear Leaf squee at me, but then you guys handled it before my stream ended.
Leaf walked away for a drink, and I don't know if she came back.
My
I
eye.
did for a
I said in
bit.
the side chat for the Hangouts, I don't hate Leaf or Anon. I know it come across that way sometimes. I don't hate you ladies.
I'm here. I just
I don't
She's
have a
here.
reason to.
yelling.
Oh,
at-
Trippy hates me.
Oh, that
No,
No,
Tim, I don't
it's
hate
the
you.
point.
Of course not. What?
Uh,
Sorry, Leaf.
and
Sorry,
saying
go
that
ahead.
they hate me. So I
I
don't know.
think
But yeah, there's.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out again.
she hates you, Trippy. That's what she's trying to tell you. She hates you with a
Oh,
burning
okay.
passion so bad she can
but-
watch it sound you to death.
it's not a matter of that she's cutting in and out. It's that people keep talking over her.
I try to stop, but I keep rolling like a
All
fucking
right,
train.
everyone who's not Leaf, shut the fuck up.
Anyways, no, I was just saying that someone's running around saying that Trippy hates me, so I was confused. I thought, I don't know, that maybe there were some unresolved issues there.
No, I don't have a reason to hate you. I don't know you from Adam, so I just get feelings about people. I don't know what it is, but I don't have to like you, and that doesn't mean that I hate you.
That's fine.
And I mean, it can always change too. Like
Is it-
I can always get to the point where I'm fine.
Is this bitch starting to cry?
Wait,
No.
Hope not.
is
What?
this the moment in the movie where the rivals shake hands? It's like, I don't fucking like you, man, but I respect.
respect you.
I respect you.
Definitely
I'd
don't
suck
hate
your
her.
dick anytime.
I honestly
And the other one
don't
looks at him and
have an
goes, I fucking
opinion.
respect the hell out of your penis too.
I don't have an opinion.
Flex
is
as hard
what
as
I
they
say.
can while they're
Yeah.
shaking.
Exactly.
I don't hate her. I don't like her. I don't love her. I don't have an opinion. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know what to think. I guess
What do you
you're,
think? What do you think of her body? I know her boyfriend's watching, so
I haven't seen it.
Stop it!
I haven't seen it. I'm pretty sure that it's very small.
Well, since you bring that up,
that's it. Really?
Hey, as opposed to as far as her body is concerned, since she sounds like she's 12, I don't ever think about that.
That's what I'm saying.
Ever.
If the Samaj picture is what she actually looks like, she's probably normal.
No,
looking.
that's based on her avatar. I think she don't look like that. I don't think.
Well, I mean, I don't. I for the longest
All
time, I never had a basis for a non, so I always just sort of did some artistic interpretation.
You mean giant tits in a mohawk?
Yeah.
Well, that and
nudes.
I almost said mustache.
No, if
Well,
you look at some of the older pictures of a non that Samaj drew, he didn't do the tits big enough, like not by half.
well, like every image they grow just a little bit.
Is that what you're doing?
Oh God, you did the Power Girl tour.
He's hoping he can do like a voodoo thing, Anon.
Well, it says
Is that why my bras don't fit? Oh, fuck you!
Well, look, all I'm
called
saying
being
is
pregnant.
that all I'm saying is that like they're gonna stop growing the moment I get a point of reference.
Well, you have seen what I look like.
She posted a picture today where you can see that her tits are at least twice the size of her head each.
I can't wait for my point of reference. A
But she
fucking
has
dog.
like a tiny head, though.
I do, so they're not that big.
No, but this is counting the mohawk.
Look, her head is not that tiny. It just seems that way compared to the fat on her chest.
Oh.
No, my head is actually really small.
That could be misconstrued as you talking shit there, Samaj.
Yeah, he always tells me fat. I'm okay with it.
Samaj, I can't wait for you to draw a dog with tits. It'd be hilarious.
You gotta draw Pinoid begging a dog.
Picture he did of Pinoid and the dog.
What does an alien dog look like? From what I heard, it was an alien dog that has the best.
No,
vagina on the planet.
he later accepted that he would be okay with just a regular dog.
Oh.
Yeah,
What about
just like
lewds
a
of a
regular
Tema?
Earth dog.
What about a
No,
lewd of a
I'm
Tema?
not allowed. I'm not actually a woman, so I don't actually count in the category of being
Tema-
sexist like
Oh
that,
shit,
so.
are you another fucking lo-fi?
Tema be like half a broad and shit. You know what I'm saying? She like half a broad. She got some manly attributes to her, like attitudes and shit. You know, Tema, you got to learn your place. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn.
Yeah, I don't have the authority to speak. I should probably leave it alone.
You don't have the authority to say shit at all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Know what I mean?
That's not the way that it is. Tema is absolute. She has more balls than most of the guys that I know on this platform.
Fuck you.
I mean, her
talking
balls
about
are bigger than
the
mine.
Yeah, fuck you, Trippy.
Why?
But no,
Samaj, why?
Tema can
What is
literally.
What am I seeing right now?
A dog's
That's-
So I can literally take on a room full of MGTOWs and come out winning? Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that could be
No.
taken so many hard
Oh,
ways.
it's the dog butthole and okay.
I'm
We
so,
got a Pinoid. He's got a little bit of money.
I'm so
Well, let's be honest here. Well, the question was like, you know, for $1 million, would you fuck a
Why
dog?
does it always come back to the dog?
I love that
It does
you
not
didn't
look like $1 million.
even draw it as a female dog. No, just straight up gonna sodomize the poor fucking thing.
Well,
That dog took the nod.
well, I don't look. It's the best way to not discriminate.
He's got the balloon knot.
Yeah, got the balloon.
Is his dick big enough to do that much damage?
Well,
Hey,
technically,
It's
I'm gonna
kinda
present somebody so I stop seeing that. Because that's just every time Samaj talks, it's like asshole, and I'm just like, oh god, no, stop.
Talk more, Samaj. Put
Why
it back.
would you talk like that?
I would
about
rather
someone?
see Little Miss Anonymous's terrible fanged vagina face than that butthole again.
It's the best vagina face.
Look at that
No,
shit.
dick nose.
well, hold on a second. I don't know why you think that. You know what? I'm sorry to hear that you feel that way about her. Let me do something. Do you a favor. I'll change that image for you.
No, you fucking asshole.
That's not the only non-daddy sauce picture.
So is that-
Fuck.
yeah,
Wait.
definitely.
There's
That's I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of a hot image right there.
Yeah,
Uh,
not
Like
gonna
that
lie.
face down, ass up shit. Go for it. Let's see more. Samaj, is that gonna be a series? Can we see more of that from different angles?
I said no.
Yeah, he's got one.
That'll be the title of the book if I ever decide to publish these in a
Leaf
whole.
is here. You can.
Can I be the
torment her
dog?
too?
Can I be the
It
dog?
might be illegal to lewd Leaf. Let's just be honest.
She's legal. She's an
legal.
adult.
Nope. Got to see the ID first.
No.
Hey, I never
No,
saw
I'm saying
Anon's.
Samaj would have to see it.
I never saw the Anon's ID. I don't.
Maybe
know.
I'm 12. Maybe I'm 12 and I just sound like an adult.
Don't say
No,
that.
your balls have obviously dropped
Fuck.
down to your top lip. It's
Yeah.
cool.
My balls are really tiny, but my dick is huge.
He calls it a mustache.
Same.
The dick on your face.
Yes.
Yeah.
The one that your,
Well, I
the
mean,
one
I've
that your
got
man-
two now.
the one that your man sucks on.
Yeah. Well, I have two. I got a giant clit too. You know.
Yeah, when she went
Sucks on
through
that.
puberty, she definitely got hair in a place
her
nobody
man-
expected.
Her man sucks on that nasal dick like nobody's business.
Oh my God, Samaj, I love you.
They really do keep getting bigger.
Your face dick or their boobs?
The boobs. He has to start drawing me with a face stick. You got to put the dick face in.
Dude, yeah, you could put the like a bandana on her face, and it's
So-
just like draped
Give
over
me
her
a
face,
tent.
obviously.
Give me a tent.
At what
Yes.
point does your man start to choke? Like how many inches are we talking?
Oh
about
no, he can go
chokes?
full. He can go full down.
Yeah, but like how big does
He
it get?
doesn't choke. He's talented.
Are you saying he
He
takes
trained
it
his
down?
gag
the
reflex.
road,
Oh
everything?
yeah,
Wow.
champion.
So what you're telling me is that you can cuck your man without ever actually having to have a third
Yeah,
person?
he's a champion.
Wow. In case you're
I cook him with my
listening,
own dick.
in case
He's
you're
like, "Come
listening,
here."
Little Miss Anon's man, she is now claiming live to have cucked you all by herself.
Yeah, with my own
Big
dick.
massive mouth.
She sucks her
She's
own
really
nose dick
come here,
all
let me
day, and
sniff
she
that
makes
butt
him
hole.
watch. He gets
I
off
make
of
him-
it, that little fucking
I-
pervert.
I make him watch me suck my facial dick.
She calls it sniffing his butthole. Just
Oh, no
smell it.
penetration. No, he's not into that.
Oh
No,
no!
full penetration.
Look,
No,
look,
no.
Conversations about how he
I won't
into
peg
that
him.
he is.
Anon.
He
If
has smelled
if
his
he's a cuck,
prostate.
it doesn't matter what he wants.
I don't want to
Peg
peg him.
his
I don't
You
want to
put
shit on
your-
my face. Dick.
You put your nose in his ass.
I
Don't
don't want to
fucking
shit on
lie.
my face,
All the
man.
way, dude.
You fucking
All the
breathed
way.
in that
Nah.
musty dark passage, and you fucking know it.
No.
She knows what his prostate smells like.
She
I,
has rubbed. She has nuzzled his prostate. Hard.
I-
What's up, Samaj?
Samaj,
Yes.
Jimmy,
I'm an elephant seal.
shut the fuck up, Anon. It's Jimmy's
No,
turn to
fuck
speak.
You.
I
and
was
she
just-
makes Wookiee noises.
I was just gonna say I just checked my Twitter because I'm not used to this, and apparently some guy just said in response to that last image I posted that I'm a big fan of the Rampage Samaj was on. Am I on a Rampage?
You are, and I
Never been
said
a-
no.
It was Justin Wang, dude.
That was-
Now you have to lose Justin.
Oh,
follow-
yeah, no.
I don't follow Samaj. I'm fixing that shit.
Get, you know what, Samaj, I know it doesn't have any context related to the stream, but I want tonight's thumbnail to be Justin Wang lewd.
No.
Brockus,
What?
give Jimmy some of your half gay so that he's willing to do this.
He's looted you before. He's at
I
least a
thought
little
that's.
gay.
Yeah, but
thought
I'm a
Schmickle-
monkey and Wrath was like a hand guy.
Thought you were gonna say that Brockus already had lewds.
Oh
as
wait,
Justin.
Samaj, Justin's Asian. Justin's Asian.
Yeah, he's Asian.
Selling
With
points.
long hair.
I'm sorry that doesn't
And
help.
a curly mustache.
It's just
Quit-
Samaj, you lewd him from behind. He's got long hair. He's real scrawny. It'll be like you're drawing a chick. But
I
then
need
at the
to-
bottom, you write Justin Wang,
Look, there's only a handful of traps I'll do, and that's
and make sure that you pop in there Justin's Wang.
The little guy with the clown shoes, just called Justin Wang Scrawny.
I'm a
I say
completely
clown
separate.
shoes because Schmeckle said that he wears a size 15 and he's
What?
like 5 foot something.
I'm 5'11". Like the
It's not that
best
short,
5
really.
something you could be.
It's really not that short.
Hey, it's not that short, but
No,
it's not
no.
size 15 tall.
Man, I feel like a
Doesn't seem
fucking
to be.
midget right now.
I'm 6'1.5" and I wear a 13.5.
Man, fuck you, Trippy. Fuck all of you.
Dude, it is hard finding 13.5 shoes.
And
like
like
13.5 wide.
Brockus is what, like 6-something feet tall. Samaj is probably 6 foot tall.
Well, to be honest,
Fucking-
Brockus is like
Samaj is actually
6'4". and I
Emma's
think
like
he
5'11".
wears- Brockus wears like a size 6 women's.
I'm only 5'7".
And I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that little Miss Anon is like 6.5 feet tall. She just calls herself little for no fucking reason.
She's 13 feet
And
tall.
and like we call Snowball fucking short, but she's probably like 7 feet tall and like an actual fucking real life giant. All right,
She plays basketball.
I feel like a fucking short
Yeah.
motherfucker right now. And we can't measure Bear Dog because she walks around on all fours. Okay, it's not a legitimate measurement anymore.
And growls and says "yef."
And
What?
see, none of that's a joke about her being a bear or a dog or nothing. Just like a really, really offensive lesbian joke.
I think you're just trying to call her a bitch.
Bears and dogs split off from the same ancestral animal, and it was called a bear dog.
Are you saying that she's fucking ancient?
Maybe.
Are you
She
trying to
just got
call her
perma
old
life.
shit?
It's actually a fucking nickname for an Akita.
Yep.
Well,
Which are
Cool.
big fucking dogs.
look up the thing that I just said that I can't remember.
Fucking
Yeah.
Speaking of
I'm
looking,
barely here.
speaking of
She
looking
is
up
stoned.
stuff, I was just curious.
Skirts.
I've been away from Twitter for a bit. Did AM Paladin ever comment? I never saw anything.
How?
I don't know.
No, she probably left the internet after that.
Oh,
She was very against you showing her titties, and sometimes she leaves the internet. And I think I haven't seen anything from her since then.
Samaj,
Ooh.
what did you do?
I didn't do nothing. I told her to put that ukulele down, and if she didn't stop
Samaj
playing
did
on stream, if she didn't stop playing it on stream, I told her flat out I would do this, and she was okay with it. And now she's disappeared, and now I'm like, oh, I'm not used to this.
You bullied her
Usually-
on the internet. How could you?
Aiden's had death threats. She should be fine.
Tits.
You drew her titties though. Those are private titties.
Okay.
She showed you those in confidence. How could you?
Private titties.
She didn't show me nothing. All right, this was another creative interpretation. Okay, I didn't get
She's very purple.
well. That's her avatar. I mean, have you seen it? It's very
Oh, yeah,
purple,
she's very purple.
indeed.
What's her hand doing?
That you know what that hand's doing.
I just wanted to make sure we're on the same page here. That's all.
Oh please, we were on the same page from the get go. Okay, you
All
just
right.
need confirmation.
I did. I just wanted some confirmation.
Oh.
So.
It's been like guys have been brought up as being lewds. What about Schmeckel? Do a Schmeckel lewd?
He has.
Well, actually, I do have a
I
question.
don't mean the H
I-
Schmeckel. I mean
Oh,
the Schmeckel.
real fucking ramen.
Yeah.
I have a question about for Samaj here. All right.
Okay.
So far, everyone I've seen you do a lewd of has in some way or shape or form made you upset. Not angry, not legitimately frustrated, but frustrated.
Go
So
on.
Oh no!
Does
Don't
that
do an
mean-
anti-hero.
does that mean that the only way we can get lewds is to piss you off?
Well, there's also another requirement. You need to have a vagina.
Okay. Well, wait. What about Schmeckel?
I thought that
Schmeckel
was
is
practice.
Schmeckel is clearly male. He has a
Well,
kid.
but you drew him
Are we
lewd.
sure about that?
Well,
But you looted him.
I lure the cartoon. Sure.
You looted him, though. That's the point we're making here. So does he have a vagina?
No,
Three of
he does not.
Then why did you loot him? Because you said you only loot vaginas.
I only lewd
Oh.
vaginas. But the
But
thing
you
is,
looted Schmeckel.
Shit.
yeah.
That's a thing too, Schmeckel. Most of the people
Well,
that
hold
are
on.
new to the country
If
have
you-
never
No,
seen you on camera.
If
Trippy,
you
Trippy,
only-
careful. He's
Only
trying, look, he's trying to call me on my hypocrisy. Let him go.
if
all
you
right?
only loot, I'm just making a logical statement here.
I know,
if-
I know.
If Samaj only loots vaginas
Uh-huh.
and he looted Schmeckel, then
Uh-huh.
does this not imply then that
That Schmeckel's a
Schmeckel
pussy?
has a vagina?
Oh, I wasn't going for Haza.
No, I'm just
No,
like,
no.
can we?
No,
I
you're
need
trying.
clarity. I need clarity.
You need some clarity on that. That's fine. Any images I've done of Schmeckel was always done for humor. All right. And with humor,
it was a deep emotional connection between the two of us that we only haven't fulfilled because of distance.
Okay,
The
so
whole time,
let's be more clear.
Comedy boner.
Does this mean that Schmeckel, in the eyes of Samaj, has an emotional vagina?
Somewhat.
No.
No.
Samaj
Samaj has
definitely
always
had
been
a-
set up as the one to receive.
You see, there you can clearly see from art styles and what the attempt is. The attempt is for humor. All right. Otherwise, I would make it super
It's
detailed and
sexual.
all that.
He's in
But
love with me.
When I lewd other people, like the women and all that stuff, you'll see that I put more detail and emphasis into the sexual aspect of it. With Schmeckel, it's always been of the more humorous level.
Look, all I know is that you just told us all that Schmeckel has a vagina.
Look, I know that's what you want. I know you desperately want that.
I do, because he's got that hair and that hat, and I just want to grab it and pound it from behind until it.
Oh yeah, from behind you wouldn't be able to tell.
It's not gay if you don't cup the balls.
And I'm not going near your balls either.
Schmeckel tells people.
Well, I
that
mean,
he has
if I
third
had
eye
a
at the
vagina,
end of
I
the
don't
hat.
think I'd have balls.
Maybe you do. Maybe you're one of those weird anime traps. I don't
Real
fucking
quick,
know.
Joseph Kerwin from Streamlabs again, another $3 Canadian. Schmeckel delegates responsibly and blame like a lawn sprinkler.
Yes.
Yes.
He's not wrong.
I never delegate blame. I will cop to shit if I've done it. Responsibility, yeah, I'm not doing shit. You guys do it.
It sounds
Again,
good
if
to
you
me.
don't have to work, you won't, and you hate to work, so you don't.
Look,
Exactly.
I don't respect Schmeckel for almost anything, but I do respect him for the fact that, as he said, he may be a relentless, drama whoring, shit stirring piece of shit, but he admits that 100%. And I gotta give him
Oh
credit.
yeah,
for that.
I'm not even ashamed of it.
I gotta give him credit for that. I mean, he owns it. If only more people were like that, it'd be an easier world to handle.
Well, yeah, I mean, I
So,
could sit there and fucking deny that I love the drama and that I love the money that comes with it. But
Were you about to say you love dick?
He was. He's admitted before that he loves dick.
Is it Samaj dick you like, or is it Brockus dick? Which one do you like
Some guy
more?
named Richard.
no, I could sit here and pretend that I don't love the drama, that I don't love the fucking money that comes with it, right? But not only would it be a lie, it would be like a very transparent lie.
That being said, Mr. LM says in the chat, what if Smeej, I'm guessing he meant Samaj, does a lysis lewd where her furry character is shaved from the neck down for the levels?
That sounded real.
Oh god, I just threw up everywhere.
I think he might have thrown up into his lap. I hear it.
It's all over the bed.
What?
Raccoon wounds.
You okay?
Oh god. Oh.
Night night, Antoine. Say goodnight to Gwen.
Oh god.
Oh, that was awful. Trip,
And
why did you guys read that?
Edging into the personal shit, because I had to. You were here.
Oh. Good night, Antoine. Oh god.
I didn't know.
Somebody give me a towel.
I'm not done with you. I think you're just gonna have to sleep in it.
Oh god.
Hey,
so
Lee.
much vomit.
Well, that sounds more like a you problem.
Oh, well, why did you have to read that, people? Stop.
Do more of them, and Trippy will read them.
Oh, Trippy, don't. Trippy, don't let me hurt you.
Hey, Lee.
Please don't let me hurt you.
Since you're here, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
Hey,
it tastes like stomach acid.
Oh man, that's great. So I had to ask. You're awfully quiet on the internet. Did I make my point?
I'm still gonna make sure Brahmash stays a thing forever.
That's a lewd.
All right.
Lewd further.
And that's how she got looted.
I think Anon
Hey,
just
you
wants I think Anon just wants the attention away from her.
Yes.
You keep doing that.
She's
kind of
helping
stuff.
me
Already
do
took
it.
the Gunstream waifu spot, so
He's gonna
pretty
end up
much happy.
drawing you
Anon.
being fully penetrated.
Hey,
I'm the
Anon,
Cutstream mom, so you can now draw me wearing an apron and
We
clothing.
can continue this war.
Wait a minute, I'm
gonna-
literally
Hold
the
on.
I'm gonna win this
only
war.
mom on the stream, though, and not.
Yeah, but you don't mother these guys.
Do you know how
She
many
mothers
people
me.
are on my side about the Brahmash stuff? I even have other people
Like
making
4.
memes.
I know, I saw.
The worst
I
thing
saw
is,
that.
Anon is both of their mothers.
Incest.
It really confuses things. What with the
Anon
whole
is her
Brockus
mom.
and
This is-
Samaj being.
This
Oh,
is why Samaj doesn't
fun.
jack off to his art.
No, I don't.
Incest.
It's kind of impossible to jack off to your own shit unless, I guess it's just that good, you know?
I mean, have you seen
No,
this?
all Samaj's art is just that good. I get off to it nightly.
Well, I mean, other people can, but I don't know. When it's your own creation, it's not so. Your mind's just not there.
Yeah, it's not there.
I
Yeah.
actually, Will Honest is a great idea for you. He wants you to draw Lude Anon looting Lude Leaf.
Oh, there you go.
Wait, no,
that
people,
sounds like a-
people want
Oh,
Lude Samaj. Lude yourself.
Nobody wanted Lude Samaj. They wanted
Yeah, I
Lude
see
Anon with Lude Leaf. You're
It's
a
already
loser.
done. Samaj just loves Samaj's life.
Oh,
let's
Fat
go.
says she can make you Lude. Yes, Lude Samaj. He deserves it.
Can you
We
get that
need,
one?
we need more bromage loots.
We do.
Who's the lady that makes
Okay.
the cupcakes of YouTubers? She could like make a lewd cupcake
Shaggy.
of Samaj. Yes, Chagrin.
That's Chagrin, and I doubt she'll do anything lewd. She's
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
what's the word? I don't even think she's highly Christian. She just acts like they ask. Or
Prude?
like they act.
Prude.
What?
I don't want to say she's a prude, but yeah,
Sexually
she's a prude.
repressed.
She's a very nice, very fun girl, but definitely a prude.
Not sexually liberated. Frigid. Sexually repressed.
A virgin.
What the fuck was that?
He's
Samaj?
looking at dictionary.com right now.
No,
Who's
I'm not looking at anything except for that horrific picture that Samaj has up.
Wait,
What is
what?
that shit? What is that thing?
What are you talking about?
God, it's awful. It burns
That's
my
his sex
eyes.
face. That's Samaj's
Oh.
sex face.
That looks like the vomit I just had come out of my face.
I certainly hope so.
Oh god,
take
it's the
pictures of
same
it.
colors and everything.
Samaj, pull up porn stash Samaj.
Wait, what?
Is that a thing?
The one where you had a porn stash. It was in space. I think Undoomed was in the shot.
Oh, where he was holding onto the pubes for dear life. That one.
Yeah, that one.
I remember that
That's a
one.
good one.
Oh
That's a really
man.
good. Well, they are. But... Tema,
Yes.
That's
Hi.
the closest you get to Samaj lewds.
why have you been coming around, Tema? What's going on?
This
I
is
have
what.
been.
Because she
Okay.
thought Brockus hated her.
Well, fuck.
No,
see,
not
every
around
time I talk
you.
to him, he fucking shouts at me. So I'm like, fuck, okay, he wants to shout at me, and I don't like
You know
being
what it
shouted
is?
at.
It's all the
Brockus shouts at
sexualism.
everyone. It's his thing.
I don't
Well-
see that much of Brockus' shit, and normally if he isn't shouting about comics, I don't see him shouting, so I didn't realize it was just
He,
the
he-
way
He
from
doesn't
being
often yell
selected.
directly at people.
Well, I dispensed a little bit of helping wisdom earlier, so I should probably do it on this. Brockus, buddy, old pal,
Baby buggy bumpers.
Brockus. Are you there?
I'm
Are you
barely
alive?
paying attention.
I know,
Okay.
but listen for just a brief moment. I realize that you get very, very angry very quickly and you get frustrated. You have to vent your frustration in a verbal fashion. But maybe if you're talking to someone who you're not actually upset with, just relax a smidge. It might help conversations. What the fuck is
Oh,
Samaj
look at
showing
that
now?
cheesy-
Oh, the
Dude, that's
cheese
a
tits.
cheesy,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
cheese
lovely.
tits
We
and
were explaining
fantastic.
to Bearing what a poutine was.
But seriously though, Brockus, maybe a deep breath might help next time.
That was the first anon lewd, I think.
Maybe
No.
also a
No.
countdown, like a 3. Ooh, okay, good.
Like, because like if you don't have an issue with the Tema, I'm not saying you do. I'm gonna say if you don't have an issue with Tema, you did come across like there was something going on. It was a little rough.
No, you know what? I'm gonna solve this right
Okay.
now. Brockus, fucking
What the fuck
Brockus,
is
Regis,
this?
say hello to your new co-host.
What the fuck is this?
That's what got. I think that's what got
What the
Schmeppel
fuck is
banned from
this?
Twitter, isn't it? Is that the one that got you banned, Schmeppel?
I have enough goddamn vomit all
When
over
they had
the
a
place.
censor bar.
What the fuck is
Yeah,
this?
this is
There is a
technically
woman
what
in the
got
middle
me
there, though.
banned.
That's not helping.
She beat
Oh
the shit
my
out of Samaj. Look at him.
Yeah,
got the
I'll
YouTube
give a little
censor.
backstory here. That's
I
Haley
don't want
Dollar.
any
She's
backstory. This is awful.
Listen,
Make it stop.
listen.
Hey,
Okay, listen.
Schmeckle, you should probably present me.
No,
Listen
no,
to
I've already switched over to
the Schmeppel
Brockus.
story. It's great.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's Haley Dollar. She's a fetish model. We had her on one time, and I guess that was while Wrath was still there. And yeah, this was what Samaj decided was the proper
Appropriate.
response to having her on.
Why?
And the version of it that got you banned off of Twitter just had a censor bar for your crotch, right? Is that the only difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, he added a massive censor bar
This
when I
image got
demanded that he do so.
This image got you banned off Twitter?
At the
No,
time, right?
Technically, I
Nothing-
was banned for posting the link to the Liz reptile porn.
Yeah, that's
when
what
they when they reinstated my account, they said, just so you know, I was talking to a real person. Pornography is not allowed on Twitter.
Bullshit.
We've removed any of the yeah, I know, bullshit. Pornhub blatantly has an account, so do all the fucking porn stars.
And, yeah.
But we've removed any of the offensive material. I go on there, and the link to the Liz reptile porn is still there. My Twitter banner, which was this picture, is gone. That's all that's gone.
What?
That was what they had
So he
taken offense
removed
to.
the Liz porn
So-
just to be safe.
So what was weird
No, he
about
kept it there.
what was weird about this to me is that I posted this picture on my Twitter. I have this there and on different social media stuffs, and I didn't get in trouble. I didn't
It's
get
art.
shit. In fact, I did worse than that. I've been looting the hell out of a lot of ladies lately. And apparently,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
on a
there-
rampage. But
There's
it's
no actual issue with porn on Twitter unless it gets
It's-
reported, I
yeah.
guess.
It's so the whole thing is if somebody decides to get a wild hair up their ass and fucking hit you with that report shit, then Twitter will be like, "Oh, we're enforcing our rules all of a sudden."
That happened to me, and now everything I post is flagged as sensitive media.
It's like when you work at like Home Depot or something,
Rinse at the
and they
same
say,
time.
"Oh, we don't allow dogs, but we let dogs in unless the dog does something stupid, and then we can enforce the rule." That's really all it is. It's just a dog rule. So
Dog
as long
rule.
as Samaj doesn't draw absolute dogs like that fucking picture is, he'll be fine.
Whatever dogs. Let me go find that picture. No, it's okay. I'll leave it.
You don't make him puke again.
Such a sensitive stomach.
Antihero, I want you to do me a favor. I want you, and don't give any context. Can you please just text Politipod and say, can you send that video you sent Schmeckle?
No,
I said that to Politipod, and I got still images.
I'm not doing that. I've
Oh,
heard
he
enough of
took
the
still
story.
images?
I have
He
heard
sent still
enough
images.
of the story to know what that is, and I want to keep the rest of what is left inside my body inside
Oh,
my
so
body.
I should totally go back on my Discord and add everyone with the images.
Fuck,
that was
Anon,
fun.
who was that?
I will block you.
Yeah,
I-
took eating the banana.
She was nobody. I was giving instructions to the entire chat on proper blowjob etiquette.
Oh yeah. Also, I don't know why I asked Anon instead of Samaj, but that wasn't somebody. Who was
Is it because I have the
some chick.
pointer? I have the pointer. I know.
You
everything.
looked like you were in charge there.
I was in charge there.
Oh fuck, that's Kevin
I
Logan.
thought you said that she didn't swallow. Oh no, it's you don't do butt stuff.
I don't particularly like jizz
yeah.
in my face either.
It
But
doesn't-
if you can do
okay.
it, do it.
Well, to be fair, your man does have jizz the consistency of cottage cheese.
Well,
It's
to,
sick.
to be fair,
No,
That's
she
the
said
vasectomy.
bubblegum.
all the
I
time.
think it was bubblegum or like a now and later is what. comes
Every
out of her
time she
penis.
sneezes, she jizzes in her man's face. I thought we fucking covered this.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
that's
full
why I don't
monty.
like jizz in my own face. I
Because
get it all over his face.
that's a double standard right there.
Yeah, it is.
Literally
I was-
comes
I
out of
was-
her face every
you
time
just
she
Are you
sneezes.
telling me that you're abusing your man?
Yeah, with my
So
I
you're-
cock slap him all the
So
time with my
you're
face.
So your man is a battered man.
He is.
Battered. Oh my god.
Oh, so you like everything you stand for is actually a lie then?
That's why he goes to therapy. It's
All
all
right.
my fault.
Samaj,
Sure we
Samaj,
understand.
can we
Lies.
get like can
All
we get
the
a
lies.
large version of that Samaj face?
Yes.
I think that should be a shirt design, Samaj. Just
Me too.
that Samaj face.
Yeah, and then Anon walks away and goes, "What's this on the back of my pants?"
Well, I tried to encapsulate the whole "oh yeah, it's been 8 years" thing. So I'm like, oh.
You did. Your teeth out is quite entertaining.
I'm biting my lips so hard.
I see
I've
that.
swallowed my whole lip.
Yes.
There's no desk in this classroom. Points
See, I was
taken
at least I was telling her to swallow.
But the best part of this fucking picture is Kevin Logan looks like he's really trying to learn something.
He always looks like he's trying to learn something, but all that actual look is I'm gonna let you finish. I have no idea what you're saying.
I think in one of the streams we had Kevin Logan, I actually dug up a potato and I was debating whether or not to just draw a picture on that potato and take a picture.
You should have.
Where'd you dig up a potato
Would've
from? Do you
appreciated
guys like
it.
plant stuff? You got a garden?
No.
Samaj lives on a farm.
I used to.
They have a lot of horses and ponies, and
forgot.
it's beautiful. It's where my dog went when he got old.
Is that where Little J Moxley lives?
No, I think Jay lives in. I thought he lived in.
I thought he was a fucking horse. Doesn't he live on a
You know
farm?
what? I don't know. Do they have farms
Does
in
he live on
California? Because that's
Samaj's
what he's
farm?
been telling me.
The one time we included the chat in the fucking thumbnail.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm in that one. Yep. Every time I see it, I say, oh, I'm in that one. See my green hair? I'm really blurry, but you can see me.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, you
you've
are.
actually you've been in a proper thumbnail now.
I've been in two. Yeah, this one and that one. Woohoo!
Hey,
I got in a thumbnail and I wasn't even on the show. I beat Brockus.
Actually, I think Brockus is in here somewhere too. Oh no, I'm thinking of Opal. Never mind. I always confuse those two.
Nicole Volato, or Voltao, is right there.
Yeah. Nicole Voltao got like the main fucking spot.
Mm-hmm.
Nicole Voltao, you single? I think Samaj might have a thing for you.
Seriously, I remember this thumbnail really disturbing me.
It should.
He's fucking the shit out that chat.
It's the drool. It's
It's a good thing, Schmeckel doesn't have a dick. I mean, in this picture,
where is it?
What the fuck led to this thumbnail? I don't remember.
I think
I
you-
suggested it.
I
Yeah.
feel like I just said fuck the cat, and then
Yeah, actually, you did, and basically, I said, Samaj, you now have to do a thumbnail where it's Schmeckel literally fucking the chat.
yeah, and then he did it.
Holy
Clearly.
shit, what just happened?
Oh.
Came back.
Leave
Came back
left
with the
and
Hoover.
reappear.
No?
No, there's only one.
Who are you? But you're showing as a black square. I don't know what the hell Google just decided to do.
Oh, I
They
forgot
sure
to
the
do
hell
that.
fucked Brockus over the other night when he was trying to stream on Thursday. It said we were live, but we weren't.
Oh,
I don't know what happened there. I think I
Royally.
used a broken stream for some reason.
And it took like 5 minutes to notice
Before-
that there was no fucking,
You were the one that noticed it too, Leaf.
yeah, I know.
no,
I didn't even
Trying
know.
to find the chat, and then there was no stream, and I was just like, wait, is it just my phone being retarded because I don't see anything?
yeah, no, it's Hangouts has been doing some really fucked up shit lately.
Yeah, because it was like a week ago you set one up and it didn't give you the live button.
Yeah, and it's done that multiple times. Sometimes it'll take away the stop button halfway through a stream.
That's one of my
That's
favorites.
the first
right there.
lewd. That's
What?
the first
Oh, okay.
time you
No,
ever
that-
lewded me, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No, that's not the
Eyebrow.
first. That's
Was that
a little-
after the cheese?
Yeah, actually, it was
Yeah,
after.
this
Was
is
it?
definitely
Was
after
the cheese first?
I think so.
Yeah.
Always
Huh.
talking about jizz. I mean cheese. Jizz?
Samaj, that last one you were on though, me and you looking at the wrestling ring.
Oh
What
yeah.
the fuck was that stream about?
We were talking about potentially the end of Bloodsports. I think.
Okay. Oh, that was Bloodsports getting their ass kicked in the ring.
Yeah, that was that.
Okay.
What?
Looks like that wristband looks like it's made out of Marge's hair. Marge Simpson's hair.
It's made out of her pubes.
Oh, there you go.
Samaj has never done
freshly waxed.
sports, so he doesn't know what
That's
the
what it
wristband
is.
looks like.
It's the wax strip from Marge Simpson's pubes.
Gross.
Yeah.
Actually,
Why
let's
it's covered in
scroll
blood?
down.
Oh, I love the one of you fucking the Tenga egg. That counts as a lewd of you, doesn't it?
Yeah, actually, you know what? I think it does. Let me.
I
scroll
don't think it counts.
Oh, come on.
Let's see. 1 second.
I don't think that counts as a lewd.
I've been doing this for a while, apparently.
What the
Yes,
hell?
you can't see anything. All you see is his face and
Well, I mean, guys don't have tits, so kind of.
So
I mean,
violent.
I
So
I
violent.
do like how his eyes are focused in opposite directions the entire fucking time. That's how hard he's going. Is his eyes have lost the ability to track it.
That's because
I'll-
he did finish.
Well, I'll give you some context here. This was the first thumbnail I did after I came back from my trip. This was like last year. I was like away for like
The trip
4 weeks.
where he almost got laid.
No.
No?
No.
Was that a different one?
No. No trip I went on. I ever got. No.
No,
Aw.
Wrath almost got laid. Never mind.
That was a different. Yeah, he almost did. But no, for this one, I was in a camper with my mom and my brother, and there was like no privacy, and it was just building up and up. And the moment I get home, I spent some time by myself in my room, and I took care of business. Holy shit, was I? Anyway, I'm not going into detail about my experiences, but I was quite furiously moving.
Oh my god.
I tuned out and then I tuned
Good.
back in, and I'm pretty glad that I did because it sounds like it went really awful.
I kind of want to die.
Wow, you made me want to die. Keep going.
Oh, okay.
Don't stop now.
Brockus AP is here speaking up for your ex. I'll be right back. I gotta piss. Brockus
Finish
is
the
in
fucking
charge.
job.
That
Finish
counts.
the job.
See?
Finish her off.
What the fuck?
Fatality.
See, I did lose myself at least once.
You should do it again. You should lose yourself. You deserve it.
Oh,
You're a
you just-
monster.
yes, okay, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm a monster.
He was a
Opal
monster.
and all
back
the
then, guy.
toys all the time.
She was super excited to get one. That's for sure.
I know. And then she fucking broke it.
Yeah, god damn it.
All right, start a fund for Leaf to get. Well, not toys.
No.
But,
What?
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 They want you to use
What?
bad dragon dildos on yourself.
No! No!
She's barely
Wow.
seen these.
She's like,
That
no,
reaction
no,
Ketchup
God,
bottle
no.
in the butt. Ketchup
Leaf,
bottle
I'll pay
in
you
the
as
butt.
much as I pay Samaj if you do it.
No!
Why is Opal so upset there?
Look at her shirt. I'm,
I may I.
it doesn't
I'm allowed
matter.
to be here.
It doesn't matter how many times
She's
everyone
only
keeps
21.
Yeah,
I thought
she's-
it might have been because she couldn't climb on top of that fucking finger thing.
Oh no, it's because she's 21 and no one believes her, even though she has a kid and everything.
Yeah, well, I mean, teenagers get pregnant.
Yeah, I've seen MTV. Yeah, you got-
Can we
She's-
stop?
she's
Can we
pretty
backtrack
smart,
for a
though.
second?
Wait, who's
Can we
the one
backtrack
person
and go
really
back to the
cool?
fact that Leaf is terrified of sex toys?
Ren.
All right.
Yeah, that's Malcolm from the North, Rob Como, Ren,
The
Samaj.
gray guy is Malcolm, I'm guessing? Oh, no, the black dude.
Yeah.
Who's a gray guy?
Oh,
Alright.
that's Irate Prostate.
Yeah, it's irate.
Oh, okay.
Like, no,
That's pretty
serious. This is
familiar.
important though. Leaf is terrified of sex toys.
Leaf
All
doesn't
right,
matter.
so.
This
Leaf,
is
why are you
sex-
terrified of sex toys?
Yeah, this
Wait,
is
wait,
I think more
Oh,
specifically,
Leaf
bad
is also
dragon.
a virgin. I think she's just afraid of sex.
That's why.
Vaginal
terrified.
blood.
You don't want to lose your virginity to a sex toy.
Why not?
Oh.
I mean,
no
I
guy that you've ever been with hadn't already lost his virginity to his hand.
Look, I just want to point out that
Masturbating does not make you.
I mean, if
not a
you're
virgin.
if you are
And
legit
why?
worried,
Wait.
if you're legit worried about penetrative
Use a
sex,
dildo.
though, if you're legit worried about penetrative sex, then the
Oh
dildo
no!
you can control.
I want to have sex with the right person. That's it.
The dildo is not a person; it's code for
He's
safe.
right
Wait.
here, Leaf.
I
Samaj,
just realized
speak up.
something.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Samaj,
Somebody
speak up.
let Disney know that
Shit.
first, and they can take that.
I like how there's
Good
no
luck,
shame
it's cutting out.
on Speckle's face there. No shame at
You
all.
said you
Just
don't-
what?
Is there
Anon.
any shame in my actual demeanor and none?
No.
But Anon, you said that you don't want to lose your virginity to a dildo, and then turned around and you said you can't lose your virginity, or masturbation is not sex. So what?
Well, you pop your cherry. Is what I mean.
Well, yeah, I mean, like
That's
women,
what I
you
meant.
have something to lose.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But I was born in, like, my penis when I was in my before I lost my virginity, and my dick had a cherry on top.
That sounds
It's
like
just how it
that sounds like a cyst.
Oh, Could be right. I feel bad for her. It must have popped inside. 'Cause there was a lot of a weird misconceptions, and it wasn't all.
Two ladies who used to be very, very regular on the cunt stream. One of whom is welcome back anytime she likes. One of whom has been entirely replaced.
Yeah, dude, I can totally send the link if you want me to.
Neither of those people is Kadant.
I know.
You know what? We could
Want me to
get.
send the link to
send her
Kadanta?
a link? Oh, I can do that. Easy. I can do it right now.
You should ask first.
I don't know if we actually have room.
I can drop.
There's 9 of us
We
here.
can. We can.
Did someone? Oh, Bear Dog left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We-
Kadant's welcome. Fuck it.
Cool.
And done.
Brockus, call her the N-word. I meant to DM that to him.
You know,
A
we
word
could.
that is spelled N-blank-G-G-E-R, and it means people who annoy you.
We could always just get.
Niggers! That's the word. I'm sorry, the word was
It's like a
naggers.
Smile on his face, dude. What he said. He was like, the
Naggers.
word is niggers. Like fucking just so smiley. Such a big toothy grin. It's the same one that Anon gets before she gives her hubby a BJ. She just like shows the teeth, and he's like, "No, don't use those."
Oh, he's okay with it.
I like a little biting. It
Yeah.
it shouldn't draw blood or
No, not
create
there.
bruises, but yeah.
Giant tits,
Yeah.
not those ones. When did
Oh.
you do
I
this?
thought she said giant.
You
tits
don't remember
first.
this?
No! I
remember
said
this
no.
one.
I've never seen this before. What
No,
is-
we
There's a video of
we
this
have
one.
merch for sale of this.
Oh
Yeah,
my
there's a
God.
video of this too, where you talk
What?
about how you didn't feel too good about the hat when you were done.
What?
Yeah. Wow. Oh.
Like you need more practice, is what you said.
Yeah. Yeah. I need more practice.
Like
with
the
that,
wicker
that's for
look.
sure.
I don't
Hey, it's a good duck.
remember ever seeing this.
Hi, Kadun.
What's up, bitches?
It's a
Oh,
cut.
done. It has been said that penis, vagina, rubber baby, buggy bumpers. Do you agree?
Maybe.
She's Asian. She didn't understand any of that.
Well, I mean, if we really
Yeah,
want to
can
get
you
into
say
it,
it
it's
in
also
Ching
been
Chong
said
for me,
that,
please?
what?
Say it in Ching Chong for me.
I can't. I can't.
Yeah, I only understood half of that. The other half of me understood, but half of me didn't. So
I
also been
would like to
said-
point out to everybody watching that this is AP in a bondage situation with a trap.
Yep.
And apparently, Anon about to fill his anal cavity with some sort of liquid.
Oh no, that's lo-fi.
That's
I
low
said
fi.
Anon. I didn't mean to.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Recant. You must do penance. You
It's
will
also
have
been
to.
said
do
that, hey, if you guys can remember, which I'm surprised I can, it was said that Brockus's ex-friends are calling him stalkers. Or calling him a stalker. Behind the scenes.
It hasn't been said, and it wasn't in
Oh, no,
shadows.
it was
happened
said by
live.
it was said by Leafy. Leafy is here. I mean, Leaf over here. Yeah.
It happened live. It was no
I
secret.
thought we had already killed them.
No, we
when-
didn't kill
when-
him.
Keep coming back.
You guys
when-
want to stop talking
no,
about shit.
one second, Trippy. When did Leaf say that it was going on in the shadows?
I don't know if she said it was in the shadows, but hell,
In the
before I
shadows.
joined, I heard that he was being called a stalker in the shadows. That's what I heard
Are you
him
drunk?
say.
You don't know if it was in the shadows, but she was doing it.
No, she didn't say that it was in the shadows, I don't think, but Brockus said somebody was saying he was a stalker.
Said that
No,
there's
there's
someone
something far more important being said in
Nico
the
is the
stream
one
by
who
AP.
actually fucking was saying
Oh,
this.
good. AP.
Hey,
Oh,
can
AP.
somebody link AP? Who's gonna link AP?
There's 10 of us here.
Having a good time.
She doesn't
But,
look like she's enjoying that enough.
Well, hey, Schmeck. If you want AP in, I will drop and let AP come in.
It's
Man,
okay.
I
I'll.
would much rather have you drop than Samaj, and Samaj always offers, so I love when other people offer first.
No, I can do it. It's all good. I can do
Samaj, you shut your whore mouth!
it. Hey,
Well,
I'll.
hold up. Like, Samaj, you're actually part of this whole thing. I'm just here to cause fuck-ups.
He can't even come on anyway. He's at Ghastly. Wait, AP, you and Ghastly can like double team.
They making sex.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not inviting him on. Just Find yourselves like a woman to share.
They probably got to be rubbing that krill on Will's butthole right now.
Actually,
he demands a portrait of him cucking Schmeckle, then Kadun's not the one to use, man. Betty White.
Right.
Betty White.
I actually have to dip out for a quick second. My computer's telling me it needs to restart for some stupid update. So I'll be right back. I know.
We'll see in a little bit, Samaj.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I mean, you can ignore those updates for so long, you know.
Yeah, I mean, what's this about it being in the shadows? I haven't heard any of that shit.
No, I heard Brockus say that people were saying shit in the shadows before I joined.
Not about him being a stalker. Brockus explained.
Every time I hear somebody say "in the shadows," I immediately think of that song "In the Ghetto." In the shadows, it's just stuck in my head now.
Yeah, Brockus, explain.
I said because of what Leaf had sent us, that someone is fucking basically going behind our backs in the shadows. That's what I fucking said. Saying that Schmeckle and the cunt stream are the ones who made me look like a stalker.
But then when Leaf said it, she said,
and I said it was actually my friend that did that.
What?
You said that it was your old friend who did that?
I have no
Yes,
idea.
I said it was my former friends who did it. What?
All right.
The former friends being Kadant and Zell.
Well, no, that's just what people would jump to. He didn't necessarily say that. I mean, you know, if you want to go that route about it.
Yeah, actually,
But,
he did say, go back to that string. He kept calling me that over and over again.
In my personal opinion, it's awfully odd that all this kind of shit keeps coming from you, Leaf.
What are you talking about?
The first time that you were on the stream, it had been the result of you sharing the Scooby shit, and
Wow,
now this.
really? Hold on, no, really? You want to go there? Hold on. You want to go there, Trippy? You earlier today brought up my fucking drama from earlier because you still have problems. You still have questions. You couldn't have come to me privately about that, but you want to fucking jump down Leaf's throat again because she brought up something publicly that was supposed to be private. Hypocrisy!
And to be fair, I didn't even know this was going to be a stream. I went to both Schmeckle and Brockus privately about this, saying,
different, doing the opposite, in fact.
Like I went to Schmeckle and Brockus privately about this recent thing and said, hey, maybe you guys wanna clear some things up. I didn't ask for a stream to be done. I didn't know it was going to be a stream.
You don't have to around these guys.
Well, you know what? I went privately to them. It's not like I went publicly with it. I just went privately. I was like, hey, I mean, there's been people saying some stuff. I think there's some misinformation being spread, and someone might have been misunderstood something. So maybe you want to clarify. That's all I said. It's not like I went fucking public with this, and you can bitch at me all you want for some things.
Actually, Leaf, do you mind if I just read out what you said? Because she's being completely accurate with the message she sent me.
Read it. I mean, she hasn't answered yet.
This is the message she sent before she sent the screenshots that Brockus pulled up earlier.
Okay.
So I don't know why, but there seems to be things about you guys that are being twisted around a bit, or rather a lot of people misunderstood. But regardless, I believe that maybe clarifying or dumbing stuff down would be a good idea. I have no clue what happened with Brockus and his former pals a while ago, but I do know that they were the ones that screwed him over. People seem to have misunderstood that and are placing the blame on the Constream for Brockus being made out to be a stalker. I can really only do so much to kill that rumor or whatever I did try, but people tried to warn me about you and such because of this rumor. Then she sent the screenshots. Then I said, mind if I share this with the inner circle? She says, I told Brockus already, but I don't mind if you let the others know. And then I asked her if she wanted it tonight.
I didn't get to see them.
Oh, they were, I can pull those up now.
I didn't get to see them.
Yeah.
Actually, Brockus, with the way my shit's running, I'm not sure if I can pull them up. Can you pull them up on your end?
What, the screenshots?
Yeah.
I did that earlier in the stream. Why are we doing this again?
I didn't get to see these.
It came back up again. Just pull them up real quick. It's not a long conversation or anything. It's a couple messages. But it's somebody warning Leaf about us, about things he's heard from other people.
I take it was the Guardian.
No.
No, it
No.
actually was
Alright.
not.
All right.
Guardian loves us.
That seems to be another person that thinks he's Mr. Top Shit. That guy's irrelevant.
Well,
More irrelevant than myself, which is pretty fucking irrelevant.
I have a question, if I may.
Of course you may. It's the con stream. Don't ask permission. Just yell something.
Fuck you, Schmeckle.
Oh, okay.
See?
So Schmeckle, what's
Hamburgers.
this whole thing in the chat you were saying about you're gonna blow an on?
No, I said I'm gonna blow, comma, anon.
He's been sucking that
I
nose.
just figured I'd
Yeah.
check to see. I want to
I'm
make
gonna-
sure.
I'm gonna face fuck him with my face.
Fuck yeah.
Anon, your husband's gonna hear that, and he's gonna be mad if it's out of context.
Pretty sure he did hear it. He was in the chat.
Yeah, he listens on and off.
He knows that Squidward's not a threat.
I'm hoping he just pops in to hear just that line. I'm gonna face fuck him with my face.
I could tap him and tell him that I'm going to face fuck you with my face. Because now I have a dick on my face. So I gotta use it.
How long are we waiting for the screenshots? It's like that
My
mundane
computer
match
is
stream.
being very fucking slow right now because I'm also playing World of Warcraft as we speak.
That's understandable.
Non, are you capable of pulling up a fucking screenshot?
No.
You have access to the same fucking thing.
Yeah,
Samaj,
but to me.
Samaj left. Fuck. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna send it to
I'll just
Trippy.
look at it on my own time. It's not
my-
that important, especially.
Oh, Samaj is back. There you go.
Hey,
Jimmy, pull up the fucking screenshots that are in the fucking Cunstream host chat. The ones conversation between Leaf and blanked out name.
okay.
Oh, Trippy.
Yeah.
Your buddy's in the chat.
Which one?
The buddy you just spoke about.
The fucking Guardian.
He's in the chat and he's telling you that you're irrelevant and you only can.
Well,
only
if he wants to come in here and yell
But,
stupid
he
shit at
irrelevant.
me,
Hey,
that doesn't
look,
make
I
any
will-
sense.
I will
Please.
drop if he wants to come in. Like for real. I will go.
Yeah, anti-hero, nothing against you, a little bit against you, but I'd much prefer the Guardian to you.
Oh, that's fine. If you want to, if
You're
somebody wants to
making-
send him a link, I'll go. Like for real.
Let's go. Come on, let's do
All
it.
right, I'm out. Somebody link him. Somebody link him right now.
Thanks to not, almost called anti-hero non.
Never fucking insult me like that.
I'm
Leaf,
sorry, I didn't mean to.
Wait,
Yeah,
before
don't
you go
into
into
Squirrel.
Hero.
Why
I'm
not?
mixing everybody
I'm
up.
totally
Wait.
fine with leaving.
Wait, but before you go, will you leak the thing in the side chat for me? Because I think that's far more important than whatever.
What
Leave
thing?
a picture of your dick in the side
I
chat.
can't.
Pick it up.
I can't do side chat. on-
Oh, the one you wanted me to try and share, but my computer didn't like.
Yes.
All right, hold on. I will do that right now.
Just do the thing,
Do the thing. The thing is being done. Give me a second.
please.
the Guardian doesn't want to come in anyway.
Of course not.
Sit and watch.
The thing. The thing has been done.
Someone else will have to read out any of this stuff.
Oh yeah, Samaj can't read things. Some things were brought up to me about that entire group. Tell me. Basically, to watch your back, the only genuine not dick or willing to backstab you for views or laughs is Brockus. Considering what they themselves did to Brockus, I mean, I don't know. Few other things, then that Trippy does have a serious problem with you. I don't know why, though.
I'm glad that
One
this
other
person knows me well enough to know who I have a problem with
It
and who I
wasn't
don't.
him. It was he was relaying information to me from what.
Why is my
basically
name in here?
People were saying in a voice chat that I was not in. I was sleeping when this happened. I woke up to this shit.
Gotcha. Well, if that person does have a little something to say to Trippy, I'd like to know what that thing is. And Guardian, you can sit your little ass in the chat, and you don't want to come on, obviously.
He said that.
Yeah,
That
he
wasn't
said he doesn't
words.
want to come on. I
He
know.
said,
that's
I'm just
why
gonna
it's
sit here
obvious,
and
dude.
watch.
That's why it's obvious.
Trippy, you're stating the obvious now.
Yeah, that's why it's obvious, motherfucker.
Fucking
And
ridiculous.
he'll probably continue to just want to sit in chats. That's good. That's probably the only thing that's going to give you any kind of good graces with me. You know where your place is. You don't want to try to talk to me because you know you're going to either lose or make yourself look bad.
When did Pinoid get here?
I'm just stating the obvious, though.
Because you sound like Tom.
So yeah, my
Pinoy
name
the
gets
other day.
brought up by somebody who I'm supposed to not know who it is, I guess. What a pussy.
I do want to
Well,
say.
it's good though that they feel like they need to help you out. I mean, that's cool. That's nice of them to lie to your face.
I do want to say that I think it's just a little bit, and I know you're trying to do CYA Leaf, and that's important. But on the same token, it's just a little bit awkward that like your DMs seem to be the least private of anything around, like at all.
Okay, and
Well, I'm just saying that's like,
And-
it's like mildly disconcerting. That's all. And hey, you're claiming
It
it, and
is.
that's awesome. I respect that. Just that's like okay, so anything we say to anyone connected to you is immediately more than likely going to be out in the open.
No, it depends
If
on what
need
the thing
be.
is.
No,
Yeah.
Trippy's right. If need be, you're right. It depends on what it is. It's just
Yeah.
that's a
Well,
disconcerting.
because it's not like I'm seeing conversations where it's like, "Hi, Leaf. Oh, hey, guy. Cool. Just want to say hi." I'm not seeing DMs like that.
Well, I release DMs like that. If you actually,
I'm sure you
pay
do, but no,
attention.
that's don't.
There
Nope,
was
no need.
one where I was talking to someone and we were talking about dolphins and it got into talking about how dolphins like to rape people, and
Yeah.
And other things.
That was
and
with
the
Guardian.
conversation went from there to saying, "I'm sorry you had that experience" or some
'Cause you
shit like
told us.
that, and I screamed, "I wasn't raped by a dolphin," and I thought it would be funny to take that out of
You told
context
us,
and see people's
and you
reaction.
sent it to Schmeckle, or you told Schmeckle about it. I mean, not sent it. told him.
Because when people are
And-
running around warning me about things and making accusations like that or spreading
All
misinformation,
right. Well,
be it intentional or not, I'm going to talk to Schmeckle. I'm going to talk to Brockus because I'm not going to just cut ties with someone over rumors, and I'm going
kind
to
of
get
weird you
things
didn't come
clarified.
to me with
Thank
it. And be like,
God.
hey, this person's saying that you're saying stuff or doing stuff.
God.
Didn't come to me with anything. That's fine.
Anti-hero.
What's up?
Why would I come to
Do me a favor. Drop out. Guardian does one in.
Yeah, no problem.
Why?
Good. I'm
Peace out,
glad.
y'all.
Maybe he'll call me a
Later,
literate when
Auntie.
I'm not reading
Peace out,
anything.
y'all. Everyone have a
Yeah.
great night.
Good night, anti-hero.
Thanks for letting me on there, Schmeckle. I had a great time dissing people and being an asshole.
I'm surprisingly entertained by you tonight. I'll say that.
Peace out, man.
Cool. Have a good night, anti, or whatnot.
All right, now somebody send a link to Guardian. Leaf, you can probably do it the easiest.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like
It's gonna
her,
be fun.
as far as her sharing messages with people, the only instances I know of, there was the Scooby thing, which I think was probably
Well, that
called
was-
for.
It was a threat that it never needed to be a stream.
And I mean,
I'll stand by that, dude. That did not need to be a stream.
Oh no, it probably didn't. But
Yeah.
I'll make anything a stream if I'll profit from it.
Like if I send somebody a DM and I'm like repeatedly threatening them, I just imagine that person's gonna block me and stop talking to me. That ought to handle it pretty well.
Yeah. Obvious.
But
It
it's
ended
the-
up becoming public, and of course, I was gonna profit.
It goes,
off it.
dude. It goes back to that mentality of somebody feel bad for me because big meanie guy. Oh my god, boo hoo.
Hey, what's going on?
I
Why is my
don't
name
think it
being
was so much a feel bad for me thing. I don't remember the kid who was actually threatened say it besides telling his friends.
Hey, what's going on here? Why is my name being mentioned?
Oh no, it's the tiny gerbil guy. Oh my god.
Well, apparently I've been told I need to make some lewds of Squirrel Girl, and we need a reason to do so. So
I mean, you have my approval. The current Squirrel Girl looks like ass, so go for it, man.
You look like a gerbil. You've been up plenty asses. You're fine with it.
Okay. So what's going on?
I don't know. What'd you want on? You're in the
I
chat.
don't know. You said my name, so I'm wondering what
It might be
have I done? Hey, you brought me up, man. I didn't
Talk
say anything
shit.
about you.
You wanted to say something. Go ahead, say it.
You were talking shit. What are you talking about?
You
You
have an
talked
issue?
shit from your point.
Fucking
so
yesterday, we
what's
were
going
sitting
on?
in the chat talking shit, and then you're like, "Oh, I'll just leave."
No,
Oh,
yeah,
you mean
wait,
that
wait,
you
wait.
mean the-
Yesterday he was pointing out that you had said something
guys-
in which you fucking denied saying,
Wait,
even though
what
there's
happened?
a recording of it.
Yeah,
Wait,
so hold on.
no.
If you're talking about yesterday, I brought up the fact that we had a stream where I was on where you're agreeing that you shouldn't be accusing people without evidence or going behind people's backs and telling them you shouldn't trust people without having any evidence to back it up.
Nope.
To just
I don't think I agreed with you.
Yeah, you did. This entire fucking recording. Why would you try to lie about that?
How
You were
about
there.
Just go ahead and you do a little timestamp. Tell me where it is in the stream, and if that's what I said, sure, I'll agree with you.
Why do people have to correct your lying?
Look,
Why?
dude, if I don't trust somebody and I tell you I don't trust them, it does not mean that I told you not to trust her. Okay,
I got that. But you don't just go and agree and then say, "Yeah, I fucked up," and then turn around and do it a week later. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Whatever the fuck. I don't know
What
why.
do you mean, whatever? How the fuck are you even gonna trust you if you just turn around and do the exact same shit?
Listen, little guy that was raised by the internet.
What do you mean?
Give a fuck what your opinion is.
what?
I want to see the proof of what I did.
What proof that more than you than the goddamn stream I was on?
You said in the chat yesterday, oh, didn't I come on the stream and you agreed with everything I said? No, motherfucker, I didn't. No, motherfucker, I didn't.
You said, yeah, I probably shouldn't be going around
and made
doing shit.
You know what? Why don't you just go ahead?
I mean,
get it all
come
out.
Go ahead, Guardian.
Yeah, get it all out, little boy.
I don't know about you, but Schmeckle,
When
you
you're
were
done
there.
talking. Go ahead. Come on.
Were you not?
Dude.
What was the type of conversation we had where it was
He
don't
wasn't
accuse
there.
people without any evidence?
Oh yeah, he was there.
Yeah,
He wasn't.
But
think I
you
might have
expect
been
him
there.
to remember. It's between me and you.
Yeah, I can't say I remember any of the details.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's fair enough.
Fucking timestamp it, dude. You seem to spend all your time on the internet anyway. It shouldn't be that fucking hard, right?
I mean, you're on my dick as if you want something from me.
Not
I
on
mean,
your
you obviously
Will
have a problem.
Honorless
You
says
obviously have a
that
problem.
was Brockus, the Guardian.
I was sent invites from multiple people, including Schmeckle, to come on. So I assume Schmeckle was in.
Oh
Before we come in and fucking be her little white knight, and you came in, you started screaming at me, and you made yourself look like a moron. You did. I shut you the fuck down, is what happened on that stream.
Really?
I shut you the fuck down, dude. You stopped your little bitch ass yelling.
Well, you
calmed the
shut
fuck
the fuck
down
up,
real
and
quick
you
when you
just started
realized I
agreeing.
wasn't retarded like you.
What do you mean?
So, fucking,
Every bit
like I
of that
said,
was you being-
timestamp it.
Wait,
Timestamp
why?
it. Send me the time. I'll go check the stream. If you're correct, I'll agree that you're right. If you're not,
Okay,
I'll
why are
stay
people
with my
having to
same
fucking
stance.
correct you? Why are you constantly lying about people and then being forced to correct
Constantly
yourself?
lying. Okay, I'll need some proof for that too. You little gerbil boy. Where's the proof?
Before
Like I said,
proof,
you sit there and you say this, that, and the other. I'm a liar. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
So before proof, how about we get some examples?
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Thanks, Schmeckle. Example.
Okay, well, how about the fact that when you were claiming, hey, don't trust people, don't trust Leaf, and I had to come in there and say, why are you accusing people or telling people not to trust them without any evidence? And you were like, oh, it's just a fucking gut feeling, man. And
That's
then I
not
was
how it
saying,
happened.
that was
Well,
exactly
that
how
might be how it happened.
It's
I might have
exactly
said
how it
that
fucking happened.
Because
Why
I
would
did
you?
probably say that. It is a gut feeling. I feel like she
Why the-
shouldn't be trusted.
You're
Why
fucking
is that
memory
something
things
you got to
go
yell
wrong.
at me about? Because that's how I feel.
Because no one gives a shit about your feelings. It's called evidence. Use the
Uh-huh.
fucking evidence. If you don't have any, you
don't
should be fucked
expect
up.
people. You don't expect people to be able to make up their own mind. Everybody's dumber than you,
mine
huh?
was looking up without any evidence.
I
This
don't
is
need
the
to
exact
trust
same fucking
everybody, do I?
conversation we
I don't
had
fucking
last
trust
time.
you. I don't trust you, and I don't think anybody should. Does that mean that I want Schmeckle to stop trusting you? No. I just said what I
What are you
think.
talking about? I provide evidence for what I said.
You're coming at me with your little eye patch and shit, and you don't have anything to say.
You're just shrinking because you don't have anything, anybody, but you just shit.
I don't need to have something on somebody to not trust that person.
Speak the fuck up when you're talking. Act like a goddamn man.
I don't need to have anything on anybody in order
Then you-
not to trust them.
That's all you're doing. You're just
And you're
spreading
coming
fucking
at me like a
lies because you
dipshit
have
right
no
now.
evidence for anything you're
You
saying.
have nothing to say. Do
No,
you?
I think I get both of your points to a degree.
Well, no, it's an obvious fucking opinion, but it's
Listen
just
to
a fucking
how
opinion.
outraged he is. He sounds like he needs his diaper changed.
I think that Trippy's free to not trust people. He's free to pass that information along. Like, hey, man, I get a bad feeling from this person.
And I'll do it live, like I just did.
Yeah, no, and it's a fucking opinion, but he doesn't get to go around and say, "Oh, don't trust her because of this, this, and this." And he has no evidence for any of it.
I don't get to, Schmickle. I don't get to do that.
Idiot.
I hate to tell you, little boy, but I get to do whatever the fuck I want.
Well, obviously you don't, because you're trying to look like you know something, but you don't. You're looking like a fucking idiot.
Did I ever say that I knew anything? I said it was a gut feeling.
You are putting it as if it was.
And then you came in super outraged and you yelled at me about it. There's nothing here on your end. All I hear is air when you open your mouth about this situation.
Okay.
And all I hear is a dick in your mouth, and it sounds like somebody's been trying to tell you to do it for you. That's all it is.
There's a gerbil trying to verbally assault me, guys. Should I go and make a live stream about it?
You should go for it, man.
I'm not going to because I don't need to capitalize on something this stupid.
You're trying to capitalize on a rumor.
Well, look at you, cutting out. You want to say that again?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now? Is that okay for you?
Yes, Verizon guy, I can.
Okay.
I can't wait till they kiss it then.
Oh, he's gonna kiss my ass. That's about it.
Yeah, I'm stroking slow right now.
I'm gonna watch it for one shot at some gay dude's ass.
This is the exact same fucking conversation we had last week. We has no fucking evidence for anything he's saying.
Yeah, where you came off looking like a retard.
How is somebody who's advocating that you probably have truth and evidence for what you're saying, instead of being a little bit
more evidence to not trust someone? What the fuck don't you get about that?
Yes, but you're telling everybody, believe me.
Don't trust Guardian. He comes at people and he accuses them of lying when he has no proof.
Well, what is a statement without any evidence for fact?
Where's an example?
What is that called?
I've heard you make the argument that I made. That's not an example of me lying.
It is exactly that. Because you say, hey, she did this, and then it's shown that she did not do this, and you go, oh, okay, well, my bad. Maybe she didn't do that. You're lying and then getting corrected, and then you're going, oh, well, maybe that's not what happened. And then
so
a
guys,
week later,
did you hear that they found 3,200-year-old cheese?
No, I didn't.
That's pretty interesting, isn't it?
Oh.
Very much more interesting.
Oh, Anti-Hero is still in the chat. He's saying, Trippy, just let him suck your dick and call her night. That'll help
His
work
mouth is wide
Schmeckle's
enough
shaft.
to be able to, which is weird for a gerbil.
I don't understand why he's, talking a
I
bunch
don't
of shit.
understand why you don't understand.
What,
There
did
will
you
be
just
blowjobs
fucking
at the end of the show.
shit talker who has nothing to back
You
up?
got outraged because I talked a little bit of what you call shit to a girl by saying that I didn't trust her.
No, that's not what you did. You said, I don't trust her.
No, that's what you did, dumbass. That's what I just said. You got outraged because I upset Leaf.
No.
Yes.
No, you went behind trying to tell people not to trust
her. Boy.
No, you. Hey, I just don't trust her. That's your fucking opinion.
Do you trust me?
I don't know who the fuck you are, other than you constantly try to lie about it.
Constantly.
Can I
You've
ask a
non-example.
question?
What's your question, Samaj?
I'm a bit confused. So I hear, because I haven't been involved in any of this, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Same.
But okay, so when I hear about this whole like Trippy, you go around saying that you don't trust Leaf, that kind of stuff. Where exactly have you been doing this? Is
I
it
did
in
it on the
DMs?
country.
Okay,
Live.
right.
That's why they keep saying it was recorded.
Well, because it probably was, obviously, since it's live on there. We can probably go back and watch it if we needed to. Yeah. And did you not say that it's just a personal opinion?
It is a personal opinion.
It did, but did you
No.
say that on the stream?
I probably did. Who the
Right.
fuck remembers these things?
I do. That's the whole fucking point. Is to catch people lying.
For you. I'm glad
So
that.
okay, hold on a
Oh my
second.
god.
Hold on a second. If he did go off and say this is his personal opinion, Guardian, would that not be okay?
When he says to somebody, "Don't trust this person because she flagged this person or got this person,"
Hold on. Words matter.
Yeah.
If he did say that I personally don't feel this. Don't feel trust.
No,
that I can
no, no,
trust
no,
this
no, no.
person.
He didn't say I personally. He says don't trust this person. He's telling other people not to trust this person because of something she didn't do, but he's claiming that she did.
This is such a non-fucking issue, dude. You don't even remember what happened in the stream.
I do remember. You're the one
Go
saying,
watch it
"Oh, well,
again.
I could have said that, or I could not have said that." I don't know who remembers these things.
Do,
But I'm telling
do
you,
we
you didn't say that.
do we remember what stream this was?
It's the one right after the Scooby one. I'm trying to find it here, but the names aren't showing up for where I was attending.
Right. Okay. Well, let's try and look up that particular stream, and then we'll just leave it in the chat for them to figure out.
There you go.
That way, even if, let's say, you both walk out of this and you both feel that the other one was misinterpreting or the other person's wrong, the chat can make their own decision. This does kind of sound like a bit of a non-issue because it is past. We've moved on, and even if let's say Trippy still doesn't trust her, so what?
No, it's not that he doesn't trust her. Fair enough. He can say that. I don't trust this person. But he's not going past it. He continuously repeats, she flagged this person, or he insinuates that she did this to Tennessee Marine. When
Didn't say she flagged anybody, but
really. So on the first stream that we were on,
any.
then what exactly did she say? Because you constantly say,
"What exactly did I say?" Apparently, you've studied this stream, the one that you can't find. You've memorized what I said word for word, apparently. Or at least paraphrased me pretty perfectly for you to be making the argument that you're making. So please go ahead and tell me what I said along with all the other shit. Apparently I'm constantly lying.
What the fuck is this shit? What is with these? They should be like a better naming scheme for these.
So you just can't computer?
Well, no, because I'm on a phone. I do everything by phone, which is why when people talk, my shit gets muted for some reason, because other people's devices come in over mine.
Well, fair enough. I mean, if I can.
Yeah, go for it.
I just want to say that, like you guys have already stated your points and whatnot. Essentially, what it boils down to is to find the stream, go over it, and just confirm that the words were said or whatever. That's it.
So,
I mean, at this point, this is pretty much done. We can just come back tomorrow or whatever after we found the video and gone over it. And if Trippy felt inclined to do so, he can find it himself as well and all that. But so far, this doesn't really sound like a big issue because even if let's say he did say everything as bad as he did back then, we're all still here. We've all moved on. It's really not really a big issue.
Will Honorless in the chat posted a fun little video, and the Monty Python video. Get on with it.
You guys should see the one that UA just put up. That was pretty good.
And then Octane Gamer, Smaj, check your DMs because I shared a thing with you, but I don't have screen sharing, so I figured you might be able to.
Right, let me look that up.
Well,
No worries.
you do that as he does that. Somebody else do the Samaj.
I'm trying to find the video, but the fucking your naming scheme is really weird.
Yeah.
Okay, it should be the trial of Scooby, and then
No,
maybe
that's
two
not.
streams away from that should be the
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
right?
yeah. It could be something along that line. But I'm trying to read it, but.
Wait, Leaf's in the chat saying she didn't flag anything.
No, she probably didn't flag anything. I never said she did.
Yeah, as far as I remember, the claim was something about a harassment campaign against Tennessee Marine.
And even
he had gotten temporarily banned
on Twitter.
Stuff. And I don't know. I don't think that she. Whatever. I don't know for sure what she did. She probably had zero involvement, and it was probably somebody who just follows her, or maybe more than one person. Who fucking knows how Twitter works?
Bitched out the person that said that she that did it.
That's what she said. Yeah, I don't see these things because I don't like spend all day on Twitter or anything like that. I don't look at people's profiles or anything like that, so I don't know what went on. That's why I asked her personally, or rather publicly, on the stream.
Is that,
You
is
know.
that the one?
I'm not gonna
So
go
while
through
you
it.
guys are looking that up, there was Trippy Poop, there was Outlaw Bear Dog, there was Antihero, there was the Guardian Leaf, Schmeckle was actually here. Everybody, and then there was Brockus and Anon, and I don't know who else was on here.
Me?
Atema?
Atema,
Yeah.
come on.
Atema.
Don't forget about Atema.
I haven't heard a single word from Atema, so
I
I hope
haven't.
that I might
You
have
got here kind of. You got here kind of late. She was quite. She
Oh,
did have
that is
some
cool.
choice words.
She was a little vocal earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she
I'm
got it out.
fine now. I'm
All right,
good.
so is
There was
that everyone who's
Samaj, and
here?
then there was me, and thanks for joining the Kadun stream.
Yeah, remember, as always, clean your
stream.
cocks, of which Kuvara has a very small one. Clean your cunts, of which Kuvara definitely has one. Rinse and repeat. And Kuvara, you do that like at least 5 or 6 times. You got to get that smell out, buddy.
And
And
praise
as
be to
always,
Smiggles.
get the fuck out of here. Especially you, Kuvara. You dumb, ugly, short, hairy,